just waiting for people to join the live. This is a live reading, by the way. At the beginning of these videos, I usually take about 30 seconds to a minute to wait for people to figure out that I'm live, because thank you. Hey. Because I don't like to notify when I go live, just to avoid evil eye, because every time I notify people I'm going live, I always have stuff going on like wrong. So I just like to wait a few seconds before we let everyone catch on and see that I'm live. But hey, yeah, it's Decode. This is like my favorite fucking song. Oh my god. Let me figure out comments. I can't see I'm the man that you are, if you're a man at all. Okay. Thank you. Hi guys, thanks for joining. I guess I'm gonna start now since everybody's with us, or a few people have caught on now. Let me hold on, wait. Let me turn down my emo playlist. I've been in a mood for the emo music today. I used to listen to like emo and screamo. You put me on a few songs that you posted on Community. Dope taste. Thank you. Wow, I didn't know you guys actually listen to the music that I post there. But I'm glad. Yeah. I listened to a lot of different music. Like when I was growing up, I listened to hip hop and rap and R&B in the 2000s, and then like freestyle, and then I also like went through an emo phase. So yeah, I used to want to be like in a screamo band, and I could like do screamo and stuff also. Yeah, I have like a really wide taste of music, but today I felt like putting emo music on in the background because today's kind of like giving me like a really emotional, brutal feeling. I feel like, I don't know, the karma's gonna be really intense today. I look at this, like it already says blunt force trauma on it, so I just felt like today was like an emo music day. I also have my blades out today too, because we have, as you can see, all of these are gifted blades. None of these are really mine, but this one I still need to sharpen. I have another katana that's already sharpened, but I keep that hidden. But yeah, I just felt like I needed some extra protection for this reading today. It's gonna be intense. They tried to mess with me again, but you know what I mean. But anyways, before we get started, I'm gonna go ahead and do the sound cleanse. If you're new here, welcome to the tribe. Welcome to my little part of the YouTube village. I'm really glad to see you here. I do collective oracle readings and sometimes pick a piles. If you like how I read this, feel free to like this, drop a comment, or even email me directly. I'm also doing personals, but I am in the middle of a weird transitional phase in my life right now. I can't be too detailed about what's going on, but there's some things going on up in the air right now that I gotta rearrange. So I am still doing personals that will actually help me out a lot and help me through this process a lot faster. Donations and all of that, but only if you feel called. I'm not pressuring anyone. But if you guys really would like a personal, basically that would help me out a lot right now, and I'm still working on them and still answering you guys. But as for coming on here, I might not be like as super often. I'm gonna always try, but like I said, things may be rearranged around here. I may be in different places. I don't know what's going on. But anyways, thanks for bearing with me. Thanks for being here, and thanks for joining me still. I really appreciate it. Hey, Aset. Okay, so let's get into our sound cleanse. That was tricky. Okay. Get comfortable here. Do I want to start with the playing cards today? I just feel like there's a lot going on. Like, I don't know how I'm going to read this because I feel like there's so many people involved in your guys' energy right now. Like, basically, what goes up must come down. You know what I mean? And some people, they kept throwing... You know what I'm seeing is that scene from Drake and Josh. I don't know if you've ever watched the show Drake and Josh, where they had to work in like a sushi packing factory, and where like grocery stores, they like sell prepackaged sushi, and the two brothers, they get a job in this factory where their job is to put the sushi into the packaging and then put it back on. And the boss lady kept like cranking up the speed, and she was like, I forgot what she said, but she's like, crank it up. And they were like, yeah, the conveyor belt, and the sushi kept coming down the conveyor belt, and it was like an enormous amount of sushi, and they're like, shit, we can't package this all. And it was like rolling, and they're like, the more they were letting it go through, they're gonna get fired, right? So there was like all this sushi coming through, like, and the boys are like, oh fuck, and they're like packaging it in, and they're like throwing it in their mouths, and then like throwing it on the ceiling because the rice is sticky. And hey friend, and it's like, she's like, crank it up a little, and it's like, dun, 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 and it's like all these fucking sushi, like 500 pieces of sushi that they have to package within like 10 seconds, like extremely impossible. And they're like picking it up and throwing it on the ceiling, picking it up and throwing it, and it's sticking to the ceiling. And it works at first, like it's sticking to the ceiling, and Josh is like shoving it in his mouth, and he's like crying, he's like, oh, and it's like hilarious. And the lady comes back in, and she's like, good work, crank it up. And then they're like, fuck, and it's like more and more and more sushi comes in, and then the sushi starts falling down from the ceiling, and they're like, no, and then they get fired. So, oh, and that just fell confirmation. So, let's just imagine that the lies are one roll of sushi, and these people that had said all these lies are the workers, and their job is to package their lies. At first it was easy because it's just one sushi roll, right? One sushi roll is a lie, and they gotta pack what, 6 lies into one package, put it back on. Not bad, you just gotta maintain it, right? So these people were lying on you. There's a sushi coming down the conveyor belt, the pre-made sushi with the dry ass rice. As an Asian person, I'll fucking eat it. I don't give a fuck. Anyways, it's like going down the fucking conveyor belt, and these people are like, all right, cool. We made 3 sushi rolls, 3 lies, and we can package them up and put it in a nice little box with the soy sauce and the wasabi, and we could sell it, and people will believe us. They'll believe this package of sushi, right? They'll believe this package of 6 lies. It's easy to maintain, it's easy to sell it. Now, what happens when those lies, right, it gets them to a certain place in life, or maybe gets them certain friends, or certain acceptance, or certain clearance that they didn't expect? Maybe they lied about you, and then maybe they lied about you, right? And then I don't know, maybe they got friends from it, or maybe they got support from it, or they got more people in on it, right? And then that's more sushi, and then that's more lies down the conveyor belt. And then, they were like, okay, cool. People are like, crank it up a little, crank it up. And then that's when more lies come in. Because the more, I don't think they understood, these people, let's say like 5 people did 1 lie each. They don't realize the lie that they told to whoever else, that's another lie. So that's double the lie. You don't understand. When you say 1 lie, it's not just 1 lie, okay? Because the person who's receiving that lie from you, that's 2. That counts as 2. And then when that person goes and tells another person, that's 3. And that's 4, and that's 5. And that's a lot of versions of the same lie that you need to fucking maintain and feed. They're like fucking zoo animals, lies are. You need to feed them. You need to remember the facts about what you said. And that's really scary. And that's when the conveyor belt gets really jammed up. And I feel like these people didn't realize that the sushi, the lies that they were throwing up at the ceiling to hide from everyone, the extra little white lies on the side that can't be hidden that they threw on the ceiling, they didn't think they would fall back down and fall on their face, and that the people would come back in and see these people covered in all the lies that they were hiding. It's all now their lies are raining from the ceiling like those sushi rolls that were fucking stuck for 30 seconds. They got away with it, right? Because I feel like maybe there was a point where they lied about you, right? And it was almost impossible. They lied about you so much, it's like, how could anyone believe them? Maybe they got away with it for 30 seconds. Maybe they somehow took all the lies off the conveyor belt and just hucked it all out the sky. Maybe that's a metaphor for religion. Maybe it's a metaphor for praying or some sort of cover-up. It worked for about 30 seconds. Now, we're in the phase where those lies are raining. They're just raining and they're not stopping, and the conveyor belt's not stopping, and it's just like a big mess, and you can't sell any of these lies. They're ruined. All the sushi rolls on the conveyor belt that represent a lie, they're all mangled up and mashed up. They're all fucking flooded and stacked, and you can't sell these. That's what these people look like right now. They're covered in rice. They're covered in everything. All the lies, right? It's raining right now. Confirmation. Like, you know what's funny? This Screamo song that's on in the background is a Christian song. So I feel like, I'm sorry if you guys are sensitive to metal music. So this is a Christian song. This is a band called The Devil Wears Prada. So these people could be some people who wear designer clothing. They could be religious. Something about how their own wrath of their own religion that they use to cover up these lies is coming back on them in an extreme way. It's attacking them. This song sounds like, it's like I don't know, in music, what do they call it? Attack? Like, it's got that sound. It's kind of like it's about vanity. The song's about vanity. So, like, these people lied. They literally, the first lie about you had to do with vanity. It had to do with, like, covering up their jealousy to make them seem, like, more attractive than you. And then it's stacked on top. That's really interesting. Sorry. Well, that was what I saw randomly. Thank you. Now, people, and those lies, they smell bad. Old lies smell really bad, just like sushi. Lies just like sushi. If you leave it out long enough, it's gonna smell bad. Like, that's what these people smell like. They smell like their lies. Like, they smell rotten right now. People can't. I don't know if these people can look at themselves in the mirror, because it's embarrassing, isn't it? It's like, you lie so much, like, to people's face, right? Are you like, I wonder how those people feel. Like, are they outside of their fucking body? Some of these people could live in the city. Some of these people could live in the city like San Francisco or New York or something like that. Some of these people could live in an apartment. They could live somewhere kind of cold, or it could be cold where you are right now, or a little bit overcast or cloudy. Maybe even raining, snowing. I'm seeing like wet concrete somewhere. You're the best. Thank you. It's just like brutal. It's where these people come from. It's like really dark and cold, like hell. Okay, so these people, okay. Yeah, so these people that tried to lie about you, right, where the lies are all, okay, so now the lies are all falling on them now. Now these people the lies are literally all over their bodies, to the point where they look like those people who do the green screen and they have the golf balls on, those golf ball suits when they do the CGI. That's what these people look like. Maybe some of you guys live in LA or SoCal or wherever they film movies or something. I keep getting like movie references. and TV show, like SoCal references for some reason, like San Diego. Drake and Josh live in San Diego. Maybe some of you guys are from San Diego. There's something, and then the green suit with the ping pong balls, or maybe these people are influencers of some sort. These people who have lied about you, they could be like on TikTok even, or like they even could be in like some movie. Doesn't even have to be a real movie. Could be like a small time movie, even a porn movie. I don't know what it is. Or they could be a YouTuber that made this lie about you. Or they could just have some sort of level of weird, like, obsession with being in Hollywood or being in the movies or something like that with this reading, particularly. There's something that feels very, what do you call it? Delusions of grandeur? Is that what it's called? These people have delusions of grandeur? Grandeur? How do you say that phrase? These people, so basically the lies are like stuck to their bodies right now, like those ping pong balls, and everyone can see it. I mean, when you see those people wear those freaking suits, I mean, it's not, you can't ignore them. It's hilarious when they go out in public. That's what these people look like. It's like they can't detach from their lies. It's like they didn't account for you speaking up. They didn't account for you saying something, because you didn't even have to speak up or say anything. They didn't account for you to act differently or get your act cleaned up. You're like a resting turtle, like you know those in those movies where there's like a giant island and it's a turtle, and the whole time they didn't know it was a giant like 5,000-year-old tortoise that was actually a moving island with like trees growing off of it. Have you seen those movies? That's what you're like. You're like a resting, sleeping, like tortoise island, and these people were camped on your back saying all these lies, right? Building entire lives off of your back, off of your turtle shell, off of your island. And they had like a camp and a village, had children, right, off of your name, off of your money, off of whatever the fuck, and they didn't ever account for you to get the fuck up, and that's what you're doing right now. I don't know what it is. There's a sense of you guys, you are, maybe because because you were a turtle, they thought you were dead, or that you were just a rock, or that you would never move, but it's just because you're very unlike these stupid people. Of course, you know, obviously with the Drake and Josh analogy, where they threw the sushi in the air and got it to stick to the ceiling or the wall as a quick fix. That's how these people think. They think in an impulsive, quick fix way. They don't calculate like you. They don't, because you've been through so many trials since you were young. You've been through so many struggles caused that were not your fault. Also, another thing is, you've had to go through things that were not your fault, so that has resulted in you being extra vigilant and extra resilient and extra prepared for every single bullshit that comes your way because of these people. You didn't account for these people that camp out on your back and fucking make all these lies. Like, you were nice. You were just being nice. You didn't realize other people could be pieces of shit assholes until you met these people, right? Or until these people showed themselves. And now it's kind of like, it's just so, I don't know, it's like they didn't account for you to get up and move at all, or do whatever it is. They just thought they could keep stabbing you in the back. They could keep lying, and they could keep putting evil eye on you even. See, that's where, when you started to move, that's where they started to try to stab you. They started to kill you, because they had entire foundations built off of lies on your back. That's not even theirs. It's not even theirs to take. That's why they've been trying to kill you. You know, to you it probably looks like, oh, I'm sleeping, now I'm up, now there's this random people on my back making lies, I don't know what's going on, now they're trying to kill me, I don't get it. And you're just like, I don't get it, why are these people attacking me? I was just minding my business, I was just being helpful. It's because you start to mind your business and move. Like, literally move. Like, get up and start going on in your life, right? Moving towards the things you want to do. And these people, they were not, I don't think at first you knew that they were against you. I don't think at first you knew they could be this selfish. So when they started to stab you, started to try to kill you, started to try to delay you, you didn't understand at first what was going on because you didn't understand how important you were to these people's foundations. You just thought you were useless because they treated you like you were useless. When in reality, they're fucking useless without you. These people can't do anything on their own. They sold you an idea that they were independent, that you should be like me, get like me. But in reality, it's not true. They got by all their lives by asking other people to do it. There's a sweatshop somewhere in another country doing their work for them. There's a call center somewhere else doing the work for them. They're an outsourcers. And so they had you in this energy of, I need to do all this shit by myself. I need to be a self-starter, a go-getter, and do all these impossible tasks for these people and for myself to get by, right? Because that's what these people tricked you into thinking they did. In reality, the entire time they were outsourcing their help. They had help this entire time, even to bother you and attack you. But what they didn't know is that they put you through a unintentional spiritual boot camp to become literally the most yoked, most fucking jerked out, most fucking buff, beefed out dude at the fucking gym. Because they kept adding little weights to your dumbbell without you knowing. You were lifting it up and they were just like, boop, without you looking, right? Or when you were doing this, without you looking, they were moving the thing up and they were making it harder. But they didn't understand every time you just pushed harder because you thought, oh, because I did it back then, I can do it again. You have the willpower to push yourself forward past these people's attacks. That's why the entire time you didn't know your importance. You didn't even know why they were attacking you. At first, you didn't even know they were attacking you. Some of these people could have been like, I'm helping you. I'm helping you. Bitch, you are not helping me. Because every time you're helping me, I'm still in the same fucking place the next 10 years, 5 years, however many years. And you started to catch on and you started to really get a move on. And that's, you know what's really sad? Is that when these people started to try to stab you, you, the foundation, you, their island, you, their rock, you, their volcano, you, their giant tortoise that they live off of, they realized too late, you can't be killed. It's funny, right? It's like you're given a golden goose and you think because you're bigger than the goose and that you know its power more than it, that you can control it. A golden goose is similar to something given by divine. You think you can control the divine, right? Like you could put it in a cage. You don't understand, like, this goose that's shitting out gold that you're using, the energy that you're using to live, it can be taken away from you and you will die. That's what these people don't understand. That's why you can't control water that easily. You can't control power that easily. Things from nature, it takes a big hassle to control it. That's like you. The divine made you a powerhouse. And they tried to contain you because they thought that because you didn't know, right, they could be greedy. Feed off of your power, your money, whatever, right, by lying to you, thinking you're stupid. They didn't understand the divine gave you the power to destroy them. These people are living off of your life force. Without you, they have no life. Do you know what's hilarious? It's like divine. It's like you reject divine, yet you live off divine, then you receive bad karma, then you wonder why your life is horrible. It's like that, except they did that to you. They were given a golden goose, a golden opportunity, a pure person, a chosen one, actually, who actually genuinely cared about them because you still believed in the good in the humanity at the time. Until these pieces of shit took advantage of you, and then that's where it's like, oh shit. Now these people are realizing, oh shit, I can't kill this force that we've been using as a foundation. Of course not! What the hell's wrong with you? I don't get it. Like it's kind of like you guys, how I see it is that you guys are like nature. You guys are made of nature. You guys are from mother, father, everything nature. These people are mortals. They're going against a tornado. They're going against a thunderstorm. They're going against an earthquake. They're going against a fucking hurricane. And they harnessed it for their electricity, right? They harnessed their winds for their electricity. And they abused it. They abused it. Now they don't realize you can't kill wind. You can't jar wind from the divine. You can't jar natural magic that came from the divine. That's what happens when you deal with a divine person. You can't cage them and harness them like Tinkerbell. Are you kidding me? Tinkerbell has pixie dust. She can turn you into fucking like trash, poop. She can manifest you into a completely other thing. She has the power. But you put her in a jar. You get it? Like, these people don't get that. They just thought that they could sit on top of this mausoleum, on top of this this box of yours, this coffin of yours forever, and harness your energy. Can't tame this dragon. Exactly, Day. They can't tame this dragon. You guys are dragons, especially if you're part of Jungle Collective. You guys are related to me, so you are a dragon. We are dragons here, okay? Like, exactly. You can't. What do they think you were? Like a pet lizard? It's just like, it's like Rapunzel almost. It's like Rapunzel. Rapunzel has so much powers like in her hair. And it was like, what did you expect to happen? The moment she realized her power, it was like, boom, she's out of there and you fucking lost, witch. And that's what these people are. They feel like the witch. And now they're like, have you watched Rapunzel or Tangled? Have you watched the new Rapunzel with Tangled? And you know how like the mom is like really like abusive and manipulative, and when she finds out that her daughter is like run off and it's not even her real daughter. Like maybe some of you guys were switched at birth or fucking like kidnapped, you know? These people probably were not even part of your, not even your family or some shit. Like you're probably not even supposed to be with these people. That's why they treat you like this. Because they know if you ran off and you found your real family or your real, like, purpose, these people don't know what the fuck they're gonna do. It's like the end of that. It's the end of every Disney movie. These people are the villains at the end of every villain. Like, every Disney movie, guys. Like, I'm, like, tearing up a little bit, too. Like, this person is like Cruella de Vil. Everyone sees this person as an abuser, a disgusting. They wanted to keep you in a cage. They wanted to keep the waterfall, the water supply, the electricity, the wind, the magic, the life force they fucking lived off of forever? How can you do that? What happens when the force dies? What happens when you kill Tinkerbell, right? See, that's where these people are going to get the worst karma, because they try to, like, cage you and then just feed you just a little bit so you stay alive. And then they, I don't know, like, so they can harness some sort of energy. And now that you're getting up and moving, you're moving the entire fucking island away from these selfish and disgusting entitled people who made a camp on your back, and they're complaining because, oh no, now how am I going to feed my children? How am I going to live off of your back? It was never yours to begin with. It was never yours to begin with. It was never yours to take. Maybe figure it the fuck out. Maybe jump the fuck off my back then. And that's exactly the energy that you guys are starting to move in. You're starting to move in, figure it the fuck out, because you've used up your chances with me. You've used up your shit. The lease is over. Eviction. Your time off of my turtle shell back is done now. And now these people are trying to act like the victim. Oh, they're not letting us use them anymore. I wasn't ready. People are looking at them like, what the fuck is wrong with you? like these people are complaining to other people while simultaneously, while those lies, those sushi rolls of lies are falling and they smell bad, rotten fish. Their rotten fish lies are like raining down on their head, and these people are just like, oh, I don't know why Jungle Collective doesn't want to be there anymore for me to use their energy. And it's like people are looking at their karma's already starting to manifest on their faces right now too. The people that they're talking to or trying to get in on it now, they're just like shaking their head. They're just like, wow, like you're so ungrateful. Like these people are looking at them like, first of all, you're ungrateful. You're disgusting. You're an abuser. These people are being seen as abusers. These people are being seen as victims, like self-made victims. People are actually now that you are in that movement, because the more you guys start to move, show yourselves, start to be in your power, and start to show that like without the and past like past getting away from these people that you're doing just fine and even better, people are like, oh, yeah, like they're seeing the truth. They're seeing the truth about these people. They're trying to tell other people. Yeah, they're trying. The thing is, like, they're super weak. Like, people are seeing them as weak and oversensitive because it's very obvious these people didn't care at all about what they put you through. So now that these lies are like being exposed, it's like, so is their disgusting personalities. And then the lies smell bad too. So these people could also actually literally smell bad in real life. People are like walking away from them like they smell horrible. Thanks, guys, for being in the comments. No problem. Yeah, these people are being seen as socially inept and mentally delayed. Guys, you don't have to do anything anymore. You don't need to. You really, if you need to go to court with these people, don't even worry about it, because these people are being seen as fucking like really dumb, like really like I don't Jungle Collective. Well, I stole from Jungle Collective, and then well, like they won't let me steal from them anymore, so I want to sue them. And then it's like, hey Peanut, it's like the judge is gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like that's what these people, they're being seen as very slow, like because it's like I think they're being seen as slow because they refuse to stop lying. Like they're being exposed, people are seeing the truth about them, people are even coming to some of these people and like kind of questioning them on their lies, and these people are being seen as very slow because they won't stop lying, like they won't admit it. Like people have a screenshot, for some people have a screenshot and they're like holding it up to these people's faces, and these idiots are like smiling and acting like they're still being respected, like they're like trying to do the fake it till you make it thing with this situation. But it's like you can't do that, because people these days, especially nowadays, I feel like with the internet and like the receipts and the screenshots and like, and everybody has cameras now, like it's the future, you know. It's like they can't get away with just like smiling it off. Maybe these people are older. Maybe these people are from another generation, or they were raised by people who act that way, where they think that, you know, oh, if you smile it off and move to another town, you know, the townspeople won't know. And it's like, no, people these days, everybody has a social media. Almost damn near everybody has a social media. I think I've seen monks have social media. Nuns have social media. Everybody has social media. Like, everybody, almost everybody. Even I think even Amish people. So there's some Amish people with like burner accounts. Like, people are not unaware out there. You know what I mean? And it's like these people are trying to play it off like, ha 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 ha, ha, yeah, I'm totally, you know, they're totally lying, Jungle Collective's lying, you know, they're just trying to be a bitch or trying to be dramatic because I'm this and it's like they can't even come up with excuses as to why else you would be acting this way, or why else you would get a move on, why else you'd be packing your things up, why else you'd be getting into another job, why else you'd be, you know, getting like quitting or moving, leaving, you know, cutting off people, blocking people. People don't, they don't, like, they're acting like they don't understand that or something. And it's like, it's clear to other people why. It's clear to other people what they've done to you to cause you to go away. Because the way they're acting, like, you know, I think it's at least more respectable when you go up to someone who's made a mistake, and if they genuinely feel bad about the mistake they made, then, you know, like, I find it a little bit more respectable when you're like, hey, did you do this and that, especially to, like, a celebrity, because, like I said earlier, I was getting, like, Hollywood vibes, SoCal vibes from this. Like, if it's, like, a more well-known celebrity internet person, you know, when I see somebody respond to, like, maybe, like, an upset fan about like how they treated someone, that I would respect it more if that person's like, you know what, yeah, you're right, like, I actually did treat that person that way, and, you know, this is an excuse, like, I was going through this and I'm currently going through counseling and I'm actually in contact with that person and trying to like make it up to them. Like, I find that more respectful than somebody just being like, hi, I don't know what you're talking about, I don't know what's going on, I don't know what's going on. Oh, they're just being dramatic. They're just being dramatic, and now they're taking away my source of income that I've actually been stealing from their inheritance, or they're taking away their energy, that life force that I've been using to I don't know, to build my business up or to gossip on. Oh, I don't know why they're going away from me when I talk so badly about them. Oh, I do so much for them. I'm there for. They're not there for you. They just have the same last name as you, or they're in the same company as you, or they yada yada yada, you know, they went to the same school as you. There is no history, there is no shit. These people gave you nothing to fucking manifest off of. It's very hard to miss people who give you nothing to manifest off of. There's no good memories. There's no times where they helped you. You know, you can't think of one time when you're like, hey, I'm going through something, can I talk to you? And these people genuinely gave you like valuable advice or valuable input or any sort of like a support, emotional support. If it was financial support they gave you, it came with a string attached or a memory, which a memory means that they get to hold it over your head, make fun of you, or tell other people that they helped you by letting you sleep on their couch, or blah blah blah. And that gives them a pass to fucking talk shit on you. Tell people that you're a bum or a loser, or that you are this and that you're that, and that you don't deserve to be treated like a person for whatever reason. Some of these people, you know, they're, oh, I gave them a job, so I don't know why they did it. You know, they're incompetent. I'm their boss. Like something like that. Something weird like that, right? And then when you leave, when you start moving, when your body starts moving, when your entire shell starts moving, then they don't understand their entire operation starts moving. You are the trailer their entire fucking food truck is working off of. They got so cocky, being like, well, yeah, we're a successful business. We're a successful this. We're a beautiful this. We're a good that. Even though we copied you, even though we took your energy. But it's like they didn't count on the fact that their food truck, their business, or whatever would be running the moment you drive away. Because the moment you drive away, what the fuck are they going to work off of, right? That's how it feels. It's like you're the gasoline in their engine. You are the air in their lungs and their tires, anything. And they took you extremely for granted. And on top of that, what makes it insulting is that they are feeling entitled to it still. And this is very apparent to other people. If you're not talking to these people anymore, other people that they're talking to, in a way, they're trying to talk to other people about you in hopes that it would reach to you, because you're not giving them access anymore, or some of these people you blocked. And it's apparent to the people that are receiving these messages from them that these people are not, they ain't shit. They're not shit without you. They're not shit without your energy. They're full of shit. They're full of shit. But they have nothing to, they have nothing to shit out for other people. Like, that's what it feels like. Like, and people are just like, you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing someone just be like, oh, okay, hey, how, you know, someone asking your brother, maybe you don't talk to your brother anymore, right, or your friend. hey, how's your brother or your sister Jungle Collective? And they're just like, oh well, you know what? They don't talk to me anymore because da 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 because I stole from them and blah 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 blah. And then now that person that they're talking to is looking at them and they're just like, ooh, it's just like a cringe. It's like, oh, I'm sorry. Like it's like I'm sorry I asked. It's like these people are like they're trying to go into detail to people about you. Like, well, they're doing this, they're doing that, and you're not even doing shit. Like you could literally be picking your nose, picking your ass, like sitting outside looking at the butterflies, or like playing video games or something, or like knitting, knitting or crocheting, or just minding your business, like in your house. I don't know, smoking weed, doing something, and they're just like, well, did you know that they're doing this? Did you know that they were doing it? And it's like, people are like looking at your social media, or they're looking at your, I don't know, maybe these people, some of these people could even have heard about you already, or you guys are posting content, or you guys are creating things, or you guys are doing art. And it's like, these people are just like, they can see that too. Okay, because it's like, it's funny because like I said, these narcissistic people, they're talking out of a very outdated way, as if social media doesn't exist, as if background checks don't exist. And it's kind of funny because in this day and age, people have access to your energy, and they have, you know, or at least some sort of more imagery or more information if you guys are so inclined to post yourself these days, or so inclined to post your business or whatever it is. Like maybe if you guys run your own business, right? And people have access to, you know, what these people are telling them, and they're making a comparison. And it's obvious you don't give a shit about these people who've been living off your back. I think you just want them to go away. I think you just genuinely want them to, you just want them to get cut off your back, and you just don't care what they say. You don't care if they start making rumors. You just want to get the fuck away. And by doing that, you're realizing, okay, I'm just not gonna fucking talk anymore. I'm not gonna fucking deal with them. I'm gonna cut off my energy. I'm not gonna fucking talk about them. And that's exactly what you've been doing. And that actually got you really far, especially now. Because those people did the opposite. They ran their mouths. They ran their mouths the entire time. For years, possibly. While you kept your mouth shut, you kept your head down, you worked, you looked up, and boom, now you're at the destination. You're almost at the destination. You're at the fucking escalator, man. You just got off the train. Like you're here. You're feeling the anticipation. You're feeling the air that's flowing in from upstairs. You're here. You've arrived. And these people, they're still back there at the other stop talking all this shit. They never got on the train with you. And now that you're on the train and you did the move and you got away, it's like now they want to fucking still yell from over there. Okay, cool. You can yell from 15th Street. I'm already over here. I'm all the way at Millbrae. I'm already getting into my car at Millbrae stop. Sorry. Like, go ahead, keep talking. You guys are all the way in the mission. All the way down over there. I don't know what the fuck. I can't even hear them. These people are so desperate. They're trying to like some of them were trying to psychically like yell towards you. If you guys have like abilities, you know, if you guys are like fellow light workers, or I mean, you guys are chosen, so I'm pretty sure a lot of you are very in touch with your intuition already, or get little beeps and boops, right? These people tried to blip into your mind too. They're that serious. They tried to pay practitioners, or they tried to look into some fucking crystal ball or boob implant, you know, whatever the fuck they're using as a fucking ball or lens or a freaking broken piece of glass, and trying to manifest into your mind, and you're just like uninterested because it's like these people don't understand you gave them zero fucking energy to manifest off of. It's more attachment if these people gave you any sort of energy at all, like they cared, but they never did. So it's like no skin off of my back, right? And you're just like seeing them in your mind's eye, some of you guys, or you're starting to see signs from them. Maybe you guys are listening to music, and then this person's trying to put their favorite song in your Spotify or some shit, and it's like, ew, like get the fuck out of here. Like No, like you're disgusted. I think even when you see these people or when you start to hear these people try to call out to you or send you messages, if it's not psychically, it could even just be in your phone, just or somehow like indirectly through like your Snapchat views or something like that, or your story views or your Facebook. Um, you see them, and I think you just get triggered. I think you guys just get triggered. You get angry, or you just get sad, or you just get upset. You don't get happy to see these people. They think that planting themselves in your face, molesting your space, molesting your privacy. Sorry for using that word, but that's how I feel right now too in this reading. It's I feel invaded. I feel invaded and touched. And that's what these people are trying to do, like getting into your bubble, and it's like they think that's going to make you want them back. That's going to make you feel the same way. But it's like they gave you nothing to manifest off of. You were their foundation. They were never a proper stable foundation for you. I'm closing my eyes because I feel like I'm arguing with someone's ex-wife right now or ex-husband, and I'm just like, bitch, like you don't get what I'm saying right now. Like I feel like I'm closing my eyes and I'm like trying to get it through someone's thick skull. Like, oh my god, like lady, man, like dude, like they don't want you back. They don't want you in their life. Get out. Like, and this Screamo song is like yelling. I'm getting red too because I'm like, fuck. Like they don't get it. They don't get it, and that's why I'm just like. I feel that. Like, I feel like these people, they don't understand. They gave you no foundation. You were their foundation. They think that, though, because of the ways you made them feel, selfishly, right? That's enough for you to miss them or want them. And it's, like, delusional because you were the foundation of energy. You were the energy generator this entire time because the divine sent you, and these people were the narcissists. They had a chance through you to be better. They had a chance through you to learn. There's a choice. It was like an A and a B, a red pill and a blue pill. They chose the asshole pill. They chose to take the pill where they're an asshole to you, they're an asshole to the fucking universe, and they, unfortunately, in the long run, were an asshole to themselves because now their life is fucked up. They're just fucked up. They're just fucked up by it. Sorry, I'm checking my comments. Thank you, Johnny. I just saw your comments. Sorry. Thanks, guys. Thank you for your kind words. And confirming with me. Hey, Kristen. Oh yeah, my partner's in the chat. Hey, babe. Anyways, like, I don't know, it's just fucking weird. Okay, so people right now are, I think people are at the point right now to these people where they're like tired of hearing it. They're like, okay, I think people aren't asking about you anymore. So the problem here is people have stopped asking about you, and one of these people or a few of these people who have gained energy off of talking about you, they're getting desperate. So they're going out of their way to invade other people to tell them about you. It's crazy. It's like because you're not there anymore for them to invade and molest the space of, they're like, I need to talk to someone about Jungle Collective. Like they're so obsessive. They're like, I need to talk about the fact that I can't use their money anymore. I need to talk shit about them. I need to because they feel so they can't like digest or calculate the emotions of guilt inside that they feel, and so they have nobody to project it on and nobody to blame it on. They can't blame their behaviors on you because you're no longer there to blame, and you're no longer interacting, and you're no longer, you're minding your business. You've moved, you got on the train already while these people are over here running their mouths. And now they're like desperate. Now they're like, oh my god, I need to talk to someone about Jungle Collective. I need to tell someone that they're crazy because because if they don't have an outlet, they're gonna start to have to face the fact that the truth, that they're useless, that they are vampires, that they're leeches, that they're greedy, that they're getting lots of bad karma, that people don't actually like to be around them. That no one actually wants to hear what they have to say because they don't listen to other people. They talk more than they listen to others. they're vain, they make fun of people, they're judgmental. If I had like 10 more hands, I could go on. And it's apparent. They were already on a thin line because they're already so socially weird. I think you just never realized it because they tried to condition you into thinking that they were so great. Some of these people could literally be very used to saying, I'm great at this, I'm good at this, I'm a good communicator, I'm a good, like, and you were thinking, you know, because all these people around you were kind of like all in cahoots together trying to make you feel like you weren't shit. So you wouldn't move. You wouldn't get on the train, and they couldn't suck the energy off of you or feed off of you for blood. And I think they just, you know, if they weren't so narcissistic, if they were more loving to you, if they didn't make shit so hard for you, and they weren't obvious ops to you, I think you would have walked away slower. But you guys finally got your shit together, and you're on the train. No, you're off the train. I feel like you guys are already off the train. You guys you're like at the precipice. You're at the edge. Like remember when I said like when you get off of the train, like you guys are already getting off the train and the stop is upstairs and you can smell the good air coming in and you're like you're there, like you're anticipating something. You guys are about to arrive somewhere. The divine is like putting you on a fast train somewhere away from these people. They're just saying let these people yell. Because the louder they yell and the more people they get around to make this circus and commotion, the easier it is for you to sneak by. Have you guys ever played the video game Hitman? I'm kind of dressed like I'm in Hitman right now. Oh yeah, and I'm bald too, huh? And I have a katana. Anyways, when you play Hitman, it's like a video game where you have to like hide from people. Like you have to hide and then kill like you're an assassin. So it's easier in the video game. I don't know why I'm seeing it. It's like when there's like a crowd of people talking and you make your guy squat and go inside the crowd. And whenever like, you know, the bodyguards or police look for you, they can't see you because you like squat and you're hiding. So this is like this theory applies here. It's like a cluster hiding theory or something. It's like the more you let these people cluster up and make a whole commotion and you know hoot and holler and yell at this, you know, at the last train stop. It's kind of like I'm seeing you guys like crouch and just crawl by these people's legs and just get through. And they're all like, Jungle Collective, boycott Jungle Collective. Oh, let's all get together and let's all fuck their life up. Let's all get together and try to slow them down. We're all selfish. Oh no, we can't let this money source get away from us. We can't let this energy source get away from us. And they're all just gonna start, you know, honking their horns and getting together, right? They're saying let them do that and let them be as loud as fuck. Let them be louder. Let them say as much lies as they want because it's going to actually distract the attention from you. They think that the more they yell about you, the more bullshit they say about you, the more, you know, those, and then I'm also seeing those little things, you know, those things that you shake and it goes, you know, those like the little tick 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 things. It's like someone's like spinning one of those. It's like I'm sorry, I don't know what those are called. Those wooden thingies that go like somebody is like spinning that. It's like it's like they're spinning that thingy, that noisemaker thingy, right? And they're saying Jungle Gaga, and they're like yelling your name, and they're like yelling about what you be doing, and you're not doing anything, and you're like got your bags packed, and you're like in down here, and then you know they don't realize clackers. Thanks, babe. All the people are coming towards them. They're not coming towards you. These people have the lies. Remember I told you about how the lies are stuck to their body like those ping pong balls on those CGI suits? It's like they're like, okay, oh shit, the lies, they're on us now, like they're getting exposed, like now people know that Jungle Collective is not a hoe, it's actually us, or I don't know what it is. Now people are starting to realize that it's us, the tweakers, it's not Jungle Collective. And now they're like, what do we do? And it's like SpongeBob. It's like, act natural. And then they're like eating grass and going, woo. Like they're like being weird and people are like looking at them instead of you. And it's like saying like, keep letting them do that, because that's actually what it's doing. It's not, hey Shabbat, it's not making people look at you. People are tired of hearing about you. Now people are trying to figure out what the fuck is wrong with these people. People are trying to figure out what the hell is going on with these people's minds. Like, that's what I'm seeing. Like, they're like, act natural. Photosynthesis. Like, they're trying to pretend to be a plant. They're trying, but they're not a plant. Like, they're trying to pretend to be like something else. They're trying to make noise. They're like da 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 da, like, listen to me, I'm yelling about this person, and people are like, and they're all looking at them. They're like all circling around them, and it's not a story, you know, when they look at this person that is yelling about you now. Because I feel like if this hasn't happened already, they're trying to do like a new smear campaign, but it's like more public, because maybe they're jealous of your public platform if you have a public platform, and if you don't, it's more like if you're really attractive or something they're jealous of. They feel like yelling about it on the internet or yelling about it to several people is going to do something. But they don't understand that the people in the crowd that they're attracting are really discerning. And they're coming to these people that are making this gossip about you, not to hear about you. Because like I said, they're tired of hearing about you. Now it's actually secretly gotten to a point where it's actually, these people are all trying to figure out why these people are talking about you. Like, it's becoming a condition. It's looking like a mental condition. It's looking like something is sketchy, because you've been cleared. You've been vindicated. You've been vindicated. You don't... It's obvious. You have nothing to do with their shit. And now... But even though it's obvious, like I said, there's proof. People have screenshots, and these people are like, ha ha ha, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm still amazing. Even though I use their energy. And people are like, okay, so what's wrong with these people? What's wrong with you? You know what I mean? Like that's what this is becoming. It's becoming, what's wrong with you? No, we know Jungle Collective is good. You've been talking all this time, so there must be something up with you, not them. And they're getting their shit together. They're already on the next train. They're already out on the next fucking stop. Like, what the fuck's up with you? You're over here, right? Like, you're still yelling about this? Like, we don't want to hear about Jungle Collective. So now people are inquiring them about themselves. Because there's something about how these people try to use information about you, or use you, honestly, as a human shield for their own BS that they've been doing. Which I'm going to get into more specifics here with the Oracle. But people are like, okay, so what the fuck's actually going on? Like, people are trying to figure out... Sorry. The air in here. It's making my nose stuff up. Maybe these people do coke. Sorry, random message. Maybe someone here does cocaine. These people do cocaine. And that's outing them a little bit. Their behaviors are weird, but no. People are starting to ask them directly, so how are you doing? What are you doing? How's your job? How's your kids? How's your husband? How's your marriage? Because, you know, they're saying the same bullshit about you. You know, you're not even in their world for them to even come up with more lies about you. their lies are so outlandish. It's like they're saying one thing about you, and then these people just have to go on your Facebook or your Instagram or your Twitter or something and look at it. Like these people could literally could say something like, "Oh, Jungle Collective dyed their hair green," or "They always dye their hair different weird colors," or "They're always so weird." And then these people could go on your social media and you're like bald. Like you could have like shaved your head, or you could have gone like natural. Like you don't even dye your hair anymore at all, or you could have went like back to normal. And then it's like obvious that these people have not been in contact with you. They're not a good source. So these people are so now the same people that, I don't know, they're trying to like talk shit about you to, instead of asking about you, now they're like, "So how are you doing? What are you doing?" And now these people are like, they have to face the fact that they've done nothing with their lives this entire time while stalking you and while lying about you. They have nothing to present to these people, because it's like no one ever thought about, they thought that you would always be a loser, they thought you would never leave, and they thought that, like, I don't know, they would always be at some sort of higher level than you. And I feel like these people are getting caught up. Yeah. People are seeing, oh my god, these, literally, this says literally that these people are having trouble remembering things. Like this card literally says like they love, all these cards literally, like money, 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 finance. These people did it for money. So they lied about you for finances or something like that, to keep you around for your finances or something, or to see, or for their business. Maybe it was good for their business to talk, I don't know, to compete with you, or copy you, or take stuff from you, or take your energy. Like I said, it could just be your energy. But they can't, like, they're getting to a point where some of these people can't remember what they lied about. Like they can't get their lies straight, because remember, the sushi is falling off the ceiling, and now these people are looking nasty and smell nasty. All they remember is how much money they took and when, or how much whatever. But they can't remember what they lied about, and people can see this, and people are like, "So what have you been doing? What do you do with your life?" And like now these people are seen as like money hungry clout chasers, and these people could be hella old. Like these people could be way too old to be like worrying about stuff like this. Like a lot of these people should be worried about getting a job, because a lot of them are going to lose their job really soon, I see. Like no, like for real, like these people are like worried about what you're doing, but some of these people are about to lose their job in like 2 weeks, I see, or a few days, because they, even at their jobs, they're not doing it right. They talk too much about you at their job. This person, one of these people definitely talks too much about you at their job, and their clients are like quitting or like firing them, or like their boss is like looking at them like, your customers are like, why are your why is your contracts like being broken, kind of. And it's because these people literally, like, they even want to talk about you to like customers. It's really weird. Like these people are really weird, like psycho, like these, maybe these people are family members, because like I don't know what, but it's still weird. It's like, why would you talk about like your cousin or your brother randomly to a customer, or like your son or something like that, or your daughter, or like, you know what I mean, or like your mom or your dad, kind of like, "Did you know that my mom is like a weirdo?" Or "Did you know that my sister's a weirdo?" Or "Did you know that my ex-husband, or my brother, or my cousin, or my niece is like a is like a is a prostitute or something?" It's like, who does that at their fucking job? But some of these people really were that obsessed, because they really wanted to find more information about you, and they really wanted to get into people's ears about you like that badly, because they felt like you were that worth their job, and their managers saw that, and they were like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" Like, and so like their boss, if they have a boss, like their boss is being like, okay, so what the fuck, like, who is this person you're bringing up? And they're like, okay, so you need to pack your bags because you can get the fuck out of here. Like, people are complaining about you now. Like, and then for some of you guys, like, some of these people, if they own their own business, like, some of these guys could be like lawyers or, I don't know, like a personal contractor, you know what I mean? They're somehow using that job, like, about you, like somehow putting your name somewhere in there, like when they talk to people, and those people are quitting. Like, those people are like, you know what, actually, I don't want to go with you anymore, I'm gonna fire you, sorry. Or like, I'm gonna break this contract, sorry, I don't want to work with you anymore, like, you don't seem professional. Like, these people don't, like, they're losing their professionalism, like, because of their obsession with you. Just like really outdated, yeah. Because they think that, you know, no one can go on the internet or no one can call someone. And even if you guys don't post to the internet, or even if you guys aren't like, you know, you're not like social media savvy like that, I feel like, you know, you probably know someone who has social media. And there's a ways to know who you are. Hey, Atlantean Angel. And it's like, it's just, that's weird. You know what I mean? But hold on, let me get into the collective oracle, because, like, so now we've gotten to the point where, all right, no one's entertained by their lies. The lies are falling onto them like sushi from the ceiling. They are desperate. They're fishing for people to listen to them, and they're not focusing on their lives. Now, a lot of these people in the past got away with it, because remember, in the beginning of this reading, I said that at first, when these people made lies about you, it was very easy to package them because they were really slow. But like I said, every time a new person hears one of those lies about you, that lie multiplies in two. It has a baby. When you tell someone, you know, when you say a lie to one person, that lie becomes two, has a baby. And then when that person tells that lie to another person unknowingly, even if they don't know it's a lie, that's 3, 4, 5. And it really gathered up. They lied to the wrong people. They thought they could contain it. They thought they could maintain it, keep it refrigerated. You know what I mean? They thought they could keep the lies refrigerated, and they could not maintain it. It got spoiled. This is the point now where it's spoiled. Because now you guys, in the timeline, have gotten off the train now. You're not in the same stop as these people. These people are yelling at you from another city and another town. And you guys, metaphorically, have left the building. Or left the vicinity. To the point where you don't really give a fat shit what these people say. And a lot of people are following suit. You guys did the right actions here. And a lot of your hard work is about to pay off in a really huge way. And these people are about to shut the fuck up in a really, really huge way. Their mouths are going to be sewn shut. Yeah, they're not even going to... Yeah. Oh my god. Some of these people are actually might get exposed. Like, remember when I said earlier, these people that they're lying to about you are going to become uninterested about the lies about you, and are going to become more interested about these people and what details these people have going on. It's like, forget about Jungle Collective. What do you have going on? And people are going to find out these people were some of these people were juggling in relationships. Some of these people were cheating in relationships and shit. So some of these people could have been lying about you, calling you a hoe, calling you, you know, a this and a that, or whatever, you know, everything under the sun, you know, very not nice things. And then behind the scenes, they're like juggling their partner. They are, you know, doing all sorts of nasty stuff, and, you know, lies. Because, of course, it's not... When people lie this much, it's not just about you. Most likely, it's about everything else, right? Because people like this probably lie as water and air. That's probably all they talk. If they have a condition like this, for what I'm seeing here, they have a condition, some of these people. And so, you know, they lie to their own partners. And I feel like when these people get questioned, and when these people start getting more scrutiny, scrutinized, right? And people start watching what these people are doing because you've left the building. You've already left the building. And these people are being watched right now under a huge magnifying glass. And people are starting to see discrepancies in their stories when it comes to other people, other things. Like, let's say, your Uncle Bob, who keeps talking shit about you. He goes to your one of your cousins and says, "Did you know Jungle Collective is da 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 da?" Now that cousin is looking at your Uncle Bob, and maybe is, "Oh, where did you go yesterday?" Uncle Bob says, "I went to the bowling alley yesterday." He lied to his partner, and he probably said somewhere else. That person that he lied, okay, so that person he's talking to that just asked him a question, they're gonna go to Uncle Bob's wife and say, "Hey, I just talked to Bob, and do you know where he was yesterday?" That wife is gonna be like, "Yeah, he was at the grocery store." Oh, crickets, 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 crickets. And that's when people start getting caught up. Like, that's when that person is going to be like, "Did you know that Uncle Bob told me he was actually at the bowling alley? Did you know that I actually saw him with some other woman? Or some man?" Or some of you, oh, I don't know who that applies for. You might find out a lot of things this summer, guys. I really hate to break it to you. From a safe distance. I feel like it's from a safe distance. A lot of lies are going to come out about these people, but you're going to be able to watch them from a bulletproof shield from a safe distance. It's going to look like an episode of Mythbusters when they're about to explode something. You're about to see these people explode, and you're going to be like in a bulletproof glass with popcorn. I feel like it's going to be like that, because these people lied so much about you, but they never covered their ass. And the people they lied to, they're not stupid. And some of these people could be people that they go back to constantly with their lies. It's not just like, random people. I think these are people that would go to a lot. So these could be people that also know you, or people in the family or something, or friends or coworkers, people who also know you. And so these same people are starting to develop opinions over time when these people like talk to them about like you and shit, and they're like seeing the fucking truth. Like, they're like, okay, so you definitely lied about Jungle Collective, you're lying to your wife. These people are smart, the people that they're lying to that know you, but also they're kind of, I don't want to say they're like snakish. I mean, if you're willing to listen to rumors and gossip about someone and not tell them, I guess that does make you a snake, especially if they know you. So I mean, I feel like these people are also snakes, that a little bit like that they talk to, and these snake people are gonna go and ruin their lives basically because they don't realize that they're sharing gossip with people who actually enjoy to do the same thing that they do. Because these people who gossiped about you, lied about you, and also sabotaged a lot of things for you, they love to they take a joy out of seeing you in pain. They take a joy out of seeing people misunderstand your energy because they didn't like how good you looked, made them look so bad. And it's kind of like it's like they've been lying to basically like people like them. They've been lying to other gossipers, basically. And then those gossipers are going to turn around and gossip on them and then fuck up their lives. Except the difference is these people's lies and gossip, it's real. It's real. It's like, it's funny because these people that they're lying to that wants to use this information against these same people, they're going to have a lot of fun because it's real. It's not even lies. They gossiped about you and they made up fake shit about you, but there's actual real information, real secrets that these people are hiding that is going to be spread, like how they're cheating on their wife, or how they're bisexual secretly, or how they stole money from you, all sorts of stuff. It's coming out, and I'm going to pull out what's going to happen to them once this truth comes out. I want to see how this comes out because I'm nosy and I think it's going to be very cathartic and very satisfying to see how the fuck this goes down. I feel like it's going to be a Jerry Springer thing. But hey Jess. Hey Fancy Granola Goddess. That's a cool name. Okay, so these people, oh my god, these people now want to say sorry. Now these freakazoids want to say sorry. Jerry, yeah. Pooja, what is this behavior? Yeah, these bitches. You know what's annoying? These people. No problem, Kristen. These people, you know what's funny? These people want to act like they're sorry, but at the same time, they want to gaslight you. So you guys could be literally getting your things together, getting your paperwork. If you guys are going through a divorce, you guys are literally getting through with the divorce. You're getting the paperwork together. You're serious about what you said. You said you're going to do it. You went through with it. You said you're going to kick that bitch's ass. You went through and you kicked that bitch's ass. You went and kicked... You're Pooja. And you went and kicked that bitch's ass, or you were going to. Get off my back. That's what Pooja says in Big Brother India, right? You were like, get off my back to these people, and these people are like, Pooja, what is this behavior? What is going on? Oh, why are you acting so crazy? And they're all like crowding around you. It's like a bunch of zombies crowding around you, and they're like, Jungle Collective, what is this behavior? Why are you yelling? And you're like, get away from me! You're like, get out! Get away! Don't touch me! And these people are like, what is this behavior? What is this behavior? And they're like, I'm sorry. And you're like, get the fuck away from me with the... This is perfect. Get the fuck away from me! Someone screenshot this. Get the fuck away from... You're like, get the... Like, that's you right now. And they're just like, but we don't know. Come in for a hug. Ew, get the... Do both. Do combination. Do the taser pepper spray combination on these bitches. Because they're, like, trying to come in for a hug. Like they're not, like they're not itching and burning, like they're not itching. You don't want to touch these people. Oh, no. You don't know what's gonna fucking jump off their boat onto yours. You know what I mean? Because these people got some crabs on their deadliest catch, bro. They got some bumps and some oozing and some crusty something going on. And this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning of their karma. Like, they're getting... Some of these people are starting to get the STDs from their mistress or whatever. Or their side man. And, like, now they're like, wait, maybe we should say sorry. And it's like, bitch, no! Get away from me! Get away from me! Hold on, let me get my... You're like, get away from me! No! They're gonna stand right there. You're gonna stand right there. I'm gonna be right here. You're gonna stay away from me, right? And they're just like, sorry, I'm having too much fun with my swords. You're like, you're gonna be over there, you know, and it's like, no, didn't we used to be friends? Aren't we family? Even though we talked shit about you, even though we called you a prostitute, even though we called you a drug dealer, even though we said that you stole this, even though we said that you don't deserve this inheritance, even though we said you were mentally ill, even though we triggered you and tried to get you to kill yourself because we hate you and we hate that you're chosen, come in for a hug, and you're like, no. And they're like, what's this behavior? Because everyone around them that they lied to about you, they're looking at them like, oh, you're fucked up. Like, people are like, oh, you're fucked up. And they think that coming in for a hug and like, I don't know, trying to smother you and trying to triangulate you and say sorry now when they obviously don't mean it. They don't, none of these people know what sorry is. They don't know what love is. Okay, these people are in karmic relationships. They did everything, all their relationships, all their marriages are for money. They don't know what any of that means. So, you know, like, they don't know what sorry means. They don't even know what you felt, because a lot of these people have conditions that prevent them from even healing from their own traumas or taking accountability. A lot of these people have accountability problems. So this sorry is not a real sorry. Even if they're, I feel like even if they really are sorry, you don't want it and you don't care. You are completely happy, you're completely fine without them in your life, without this energy in your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my god, look at this. Goo goo gaga? Yeah, like, look, these people are fucking stupid. These people are so dumb. They're so slow. My god. When I see this card, this means that, like, you have to get out the fucking ABC blocks and the cow goes moo, the chicken goes bok bok, or whatever. You have to take out the little toddler toys for these people and fucking point out to them why they're a sociopath, why they're a psychopath, why you don't do this to people you love, why people don't find this behavior admirable, why you need to explain to them with, you know, baby letters, baby words, why they're idiots, why they're stupid, why they're slow, and why they can't bring down somebody brought by the divine. That's why they kept trying. That's why they're trying now. They're still trying. They still can't say the truth. They still can't say, I'm sorry I did this. I'm sorry I did this to Jungle Collective, everyone. I'm trying to do better. They can't do that shit. So, it's like goo goo gaga. Like, you can't even, like, that's why they're still implying and trying and, like, pressing, like, I'm sorry, give me a hug. And it's like, no. You look at this shit. Oh my god. I don't hate this. Actually, I love this. Look, what did I just... Stay away from me. Remember, didn't I just do the pepper spray? My team understands. They told me I don't even need these cards. I already told you everything. This is just for your entertainment. Your viewing pleasure, honestly. Because look, stay away from me. Psst. That's a pepper spray. You're pepper spray, because look, you're pepper spraying them because people are ugly. You know, these people are hideous to you. They're gargoyles. They're disgusting. These people make you nauseous for some of you. They're selfish. Nobody likes them. It's obvious they're not sorry. People see them as a hideous monster. Gargoyle. Gargoyle put on the building to scare people away. If this person has a business, they're seen as their own gargoyle because they're so ugly and their behavior is so ugly and their soul is so ugly. Nobody going into their store. Ain't nobody want to go to their store or buy shit from them or trust them or get their services from them. Like, they're seen as hideous. It's all here. Like, it's all here on the table. Like, you guys are off to a new beat. You guys are off to a new situation. Like, this is all confirming what I've been saying. Like, you guys are off to a new situation. They want to join you, or they want to figure out how they get on the train with you. But I mean, even if they tried, it's just too late. Like, they're just not advanced enough. They're not even advanced enough to understand, like, how to get where you got, because they was too busy, like, goo goo gaga, I'm a baby, I'm a big baby, I just see items. Like, these people just see items. They just, like, you know what this gives me? It's like that 5-year-old on the playground who's like, I want what that kid has. Like, that's what it is. Like, they're so dumb and delayed. They don't even know how you got to where you are because you're humble. You don't care about what other people have. You don't care about all this because you know what it's like to go without, or you're humble enough to cut out the certain things and habits and weird materialistic, whatever, social wannabe, whatever materialistic standards these people hold on to. You're not like them. You don't care about items. You don't waste your money on the same things. You don't escape in the same ways they do, and you're definitely a way better person than them for sure, because, you know, being a bad person costs money. It's called karma. But literally it does. It's energy. And these people, they just can't do what you do. So these people want to come in, they want to heal some shit for you, but it's like too little, too fucking late. Because you're taking back what they suffered you. This is Raw by Bring Me the Horizon. You're taking everything back. You held in all of the shit they fucking put you through. And it's like, to come in here now and insult your intelligence and think that they can come in with a hug and force you to take their apology is like, other people around you can see this. Other people are looking at you in this situation and they're like, if I was Jungle Collective, I would never take these people back. People are actually proud of you for like going, for moving, for getting on the train, for doing your job, for doing whatever it is you needed to do. Like, people outside the situation, they like, it's clear. It's just that maybe you didn't see that other people could see like what you're going through, because these people, they circled you. They wanted you to always be surrounded by them always and by nobody else, because these people are sick. If this is a family, this could be a very, very sick like family, like a very sexually demented family that that you're gonna find out soon what itching and burning means, because maybe if this is a family, there are some aunts and uncles that share or do something weird. They're about to get outed for having an STD between each other, and that's gonna totally blow up their entire popsicle stand, because they were over there throwing stones at you from a glass house. That glass house just shattered. That glass house was already broken. It was never. I don't know what they were thinking. Like, they're like, they thought they were like a daredevil. They thought they were Evel Knievel with the karma. They thought they could like play a really big stunt on their lives by lying on you, by attacking you, and by threatening your life. When the entire time they were on some freaky weird shit. Like, that's why these people always surrounded you. That's why they're always everywhere. That's why they know this person. Like, it almost seemed like these people didn't have lives. Like, why do they need to see each other so much? You're all your own people. Don't you have your own family, your own kids? Like, why do you always need to have a party? Why do you always need to be together? Why do you always need to talk to each other? Or like, and some of these people, like, they're very creepy. Like, they don't, you know what's a red flag for me? When I see an adult fight with a child. When I see a grown adult, like, argue with the child, like, legitimately upset the child, I don't like that. I know that, you know, people joke and shit, but, you know, I think, like, maybe that's a sign for you guys. Maybe that's, like, what some of these people act like, and that's how you know who it is. It's like when a grown adult is somebody who goes to a child, right, and they say, I don't know, like, you leave your kid with them, right? Like, you leave your kid with, like, your aunt or your brother or your sister or cousin, right? Or an adult. Hey, watch my kid. Like, I gotta go get something from the car. You come back, the kid is crying, the kid is angry, and it's, like, screaming, and the adult is like, well, I need to... And it's like, what the fuck? Like, are you fucking 5? Like, you couldn't watch this kid without upsetting the child? I really don't trust adults who upset children on purpose. I never understood why people find it funny to upset children or anger them or, like, bully them when they're a kid and you're an adult. It's not cute. I always saw that as a sign of, like, creepiness, like eeriness, like something's mentally wrong with that person where they are, like, they don't see children the same as we see children. Do you know what I mean? That means someone is mentally, like, on the same level as a child. That means that person is jealous of children. That person could be jealous of a child. That person could literally see themselves as the same level as a child. And it's very weird. And that's like, you know, when you, especially, like, if you bring your kids around them and they're like, I don't want to talk to Uncle Johnny. I don't want to talk to Auntie Louie. They're weird. She's weird. She's mean to me. Listen to them. Listen to your kid. That's that's not something that's not something a child should go through emotionally with their relative or anything, right? And these people, they act like that. They're very immature. That's why they got jealous. That's why you didn't catch it at first. You know, maybe you were under the false impression that these people were regular adults, that they were grown up enough to stay in their lane, not really care about what you're doing. And the weird thing is, it's like a person who argues with a child, right? It's like you don't expect that, but that's how they think. Like they saw that you have new shoes, or you have a car that you worked really hard for, you have a job, or and they're just like, I want that, I wanna tear that down. I don't want that for them because I'm gonna, like, they act like a 5-year-old, a 6-year-old, and it's because there's something mentally sick about this family. These people, like, they're very, and even if this isn't a family, even if this is a workplace, like, still the same shit. I don't trust coworkers who don't, like, know how to act around kids, even if they have kids. There's some coworkers I had with kids where they act weird with their kids, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you're abusive. You know what I mean? Like you gotta keep an eye out for that shit. Like, those people are weird, but there's something going on with kids here. Like somebody here, like, there's people here who don't know how to raise kids, or like they're really like immature, and they try to compete with you, but it's like they're mentally like really delayed. Like one of like it's unfortunate, but like I feel like some of them even have kids of their own, and it's like you can't even explain to them like why things they do upset others, because they have kids and these people are abusive. Like, and it's because these people don't care. They don't see kids as a priority, or like as like their own autonomy. Like, these people could be the kind of people who like overdress their kids, or like, oh, don't get your shoes dirty, and then they like go and these are the same kinds of people who will watch weird movies. Do you remember that weird movie on Netflix, that weird French film? Maybe this person's French. There's like a French film, right, where they were doing like it was on Netflix and it got taken down because they were like sexualizing little children on it, and it was really like disturbing as fuck. I never watched it. But this gives me the vibe of like that type of person. Like, these people, they watch movies like that and they think it's normal, they think it's sexy. Like, maybe this is somebody who, like, if their kid wears like, you know, like, I don't know, like they wear clothes to go out, or to go to cheerleading practice or swim class, and the adult will like be like, oh, why are you wearing that? And it's like, you're a fucking creep. Like, that's what these people are like. They're very weird. They sexualize the wrong things and the wrong people, and they have weird boundaries with each other. I think these are like siblings who have weird boundaries with each other, or like a family who has weird desires. They're very weird, very creepy, strange, wrong. You did not fit in with this family. You don't. There's a reason why you didn't fit in with this family or this company, or why you didn't agree, or why you didn't. Every time they talked about things, if this is a job, you know, and they would talk about things at the water cooler or at break, there's a reason why those people ignored you or didn't hear or relate to whatever you were saying. It's because they are wrong. There's something mentally sick with these people, and you sensed it, and you were correct. Because when you sensed that, you definitely moved away. Yeah. No, I agree. Kids are very fragile. Like, they remember everything. They're very impressionable, and these people, they don't care. These people also, like, they're willing to like watch people harm themselves too. These are also the kind of people who laugh at like others' pain. Literally, like, if a child gets hurt, they think it's funny. I mean, you know, sometimes when people fall, it's funny. You know, like, America's Funniest Videos, is that what that show is called? The home videos where people fall. Like, those are funny. But I'm talking about like these people when it's like their own people, and like it's like severe stuff. Like, intense stuff, these like where people are hospitalized, these people will laugh. Like they're very mentally sick. All of these people have mental traumas. They're very wrong. Something's wrong with them. They could have been all traumatized at a young age. Either way, they project it on others, they project it on their children, and they don't think there's anything wrong with it because they're narcissists and they think that they shouldn't have to go to a therapist or fix themselves, and they don't take accountability. So a lot of them are starting new generational curses for themselves while you escape. I think at one point you tried to stay and fix things because you thought that that was what you were supposed to do, but then you realized a lot of these pieces of shit can't be fixed, and it's their karma to never be fixed. It's their karma to be their own downfalls, actually, because they were so intent on blaming their downfalls on you. But now you're not there anymore. Now these people want to heal things because they realize you are the healer. And the moment you left and they can't kill you, stab you, torture you anymore while using you as a crutch, as a energetic power generator to use for all of their luxuries, now they want to heal things, but it's like there's nothing they can do to heal things because they took so much more than they can give. Some of these people, their karma is that they're going to lose the amount of years that they wasted of yours on their lifespan. So if these people are like old, like if they're 80 or something, and they wasted, say, 20 years of your life to whatever, 30, 40, that's minus off their lifespan. Now, that means that they're going to not be around much longer. Depends on how many years. If you're in a relationship with a really sick person, they wasted 10 years of your life, that person's life will get minus 10 years. And then some of them have addictions. That's their own doing, minusing their years. That 10 years is not official, but it's like an extra cutoff. So a lot of these people, what they did to you was so intense. What they wanted for you was so intense. The time waste, because they wasted your time and they did it in such a slow and dedicated way just to end your life or end things for you, that it's actually, all of that time is minused off of the end of their life, literally. And it's not the time they spent on you, it's literally extra. Like, it's just on top. It's on top. These people are on their last legs. I would give it 5 more years. I'd give it the next 5 years for some of you. Depending on how old and depending on, like I said, the amount of years they took. Now, for some of you, if you're wondering, why is this person still alive? They're really old. That person is being primed for, like, a really horrible death. Or, like, a humiliating death. But a lot of these people, as you're moving on your train away from them, they're losing their lifespan. Yeah, these people are losing their friends, Uranus. The song is called Revenant by Chelsea Grin. This song is about, ooh, you live inside these people's heads. This song just said that you live inside their head. Everything they said to you, said about you and did to you, it lives in their head, but they will never admit it. If they do admit it, it's going to be way too late. I think by the time they want to admit what they did to you, or any apology, or any guilt, or even feel it, it'll be when they're too old and sick to even say anything or do anything about it. So that could be part of some of their karma. If you are dealing with like a really old person and you're like, why are they not dead yet? It could be because that person is starting to feel guilt, but they're too old, like they can't move their arms or their mouth to say sorry or to tell people how they feel. It's kind of like they're trapped inside their body and like their eyeballs are just moving around. That's what it just kind of like feels like. These people could have also tried to make fun of you guys because you didn't have a lot of friends. Like, they could have tried to use the fact that you guys don't relate to a lot of people, as like, I don't know, and the fact that they had more friends than you as a way to like spread these rumors about you, because they thought that because you had less people on your team or some shit, that less people would be willing to believe you. But now these people are struggling with keeping friends. All of their friends are fake. And yeah, these people are emotionally sick, mentally sick, and physically sick right now. They are extremely sick in all three ways. Their bodies are aching. Some of them have back problems, neck problems right now. It's just starting to manifest right now. One of them might break their arm. I also see like some of these people like are getting like, maybe these people already had bipolar disorder. If their mania is about to get way more intense. They have untreated bipolar disorder, so a lot of them are not like, you know, because they don't take accountability because they're so perfect, right? A lot of these people want to tell people that they shit and fart butterflies. I'm so perfect, that's why Jungle Collective is so ugly or stupid, or that they are a liar, or that they are a cheater, or that they do this, and I'm perfect, right? I shit butterflies. I love Jesus. I love Buddha. I love Allah. I love whoever. And I'm perfect. I'm more perfect than them. This could have been something where you have a different spiritual belief than them. You have different gods or a different culture from them, and they were racist about it. They could have been racist about you, or discriminatory towards you. And on top of that, like, oh, I have more friends than them, so they will never ever move. They will never ever do the next step. They will never ever become the success that the divine is literally like, not driving you to, but like, you guys are like the divine's robot, like in a weird way. Not a robot, but like, you're like their weapon. You're like the divine's weapon. You're like the universe's weapon right now. You know that? Did you hear about how Oakland or SF spent hella money on RoboCops? Did you hear about that? How they have robot cops now with fucking guns strapped to them, and they just wheel in and they have cameras on them? That's what it reminds me of. It's like you guys are like that, but like for the divine. Like they can't, I don't know, like you guys were built. You guys were built and born to destroy evil. Whether or not you know that, whether or not you want that, I'm sorry if that sounds extreme, but that was just a channeled message. You guys were built and born to expose and destroy evil. Whether that be literally, like, call people out, or be an actual judge in your own life. I feel like a lot of you guys take on that role as an empathic judge. You guys have empathy. So, you guys, when people come into your life, you pass judgment. They don't understand. They can lie to you all they want, but the divine was watching you, watching them, and watching how they treated you through your eyes. Your angels were there the whole time. Your gods were there, your ancestors, all your deities. Your eyes were their cameras. You were their robot squirrel, okay? You're like the universe's robot squirrel. And you fucking caught these people in 4K being pieces of shit. They don't deserve. You were like a little what do you call it? Top secret agent. And you went in there and you watched how you took these people's abuse. And you didn't, instead of acting the same way as them, instead of being a hurt person and being a piece of shit and proving them right, that way of life, that way of growing up is the way to go, you proved them wrong. You decided to be high vibrational. You decided to listen. And they don't understand that. They just can't understand that. You, like a Terminator. Thank you, Johnny. Exactly. Like, the Terminator. Like you're a cyborg. You're a divine cyborg. It's like the skin is ripped off of Arnold Schwarzenegger's muscled body, and you can see the robot underneath, and that's you. And you're like, pew! You're like scanning for fake hoes. You know, there's the fake hoe meter. Pew, 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 pew. And you're shooting these bitches down for the divine. As they deserve. As they deserve. Some of you guys are their karma. Some of you guys are their human form of karma. The fact that you glowed up on some of these people or just decided to fucking get off to the next stop has left these people fucking crying and throwing up. Like, literally, like, fucking dramatic as fuck. Like, yeah, like, you guys, this is Earth hand. Some of you guys could have Earth placements or a lot of Earth placements in your chart. And then I'm hearing the Amber Alert sound in this song. You guys are going missing from these lives. You guys are going Amber Alert on these bitches. Okay? They're getting a little notification on their cell phone that says, burp, burp, Amber Alert. The bitch that, okay, Amber Alert, hey bitch, the person that you used, yeah, the person that you abused, they're fucking missing from your life. Burp, burp. Have you seen this person? Burp. Have you seen this person? Have you seen Jungle Collective? Their last scene being sexy, hot, successful, manifesting, and protected. Last time they were seen. Have you seen them? No. No. You're missing. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. They're missing. Namaste. They're missing. Nowhere to be found. They're like, you guys have stayed on your toes. You guys kept your head down. You stayed on your toes. You put on the ski mask. You got down to work. And you let these people talk. And these people really regret it. Now that they're coming back, you guys got pepper spray for that ass, you got machine guns for that ass, you got cannons for that ass, you got all sorts of shit for that ass. You got knives. They didn't expect this. They abandoned you, left you out in the cold to treat you like shit, and they came back for you, and you're not even the same horse. You know, I was watching this anime with my partner the other day where, what was it called, babe? I don't know if you're watching right now. It was like, I don't know, what is it? The Rise of Ragnarok or whatever? The Age of Ragnarok. Some anime where it was like all the gods. It's really funny. I love that. I love that. What was that? Anyways, I was thinking about that. Oh, Rise of Ragnarok. Thanks, babe. It's making me think of that anime, for some reason. Why am I thinking of that? Rise of Ragnarok? I feel like, you know, it's like... It's like all the gods in a stadium, right? The anime is like a god. It's like all the gods are in the stadium. I feel like that... Oh, it's because of... Oh, yeah. It's because in the anime, there's like a really legendary Chinese, like, I don't know what he's considered. I don't know if he's considered a deity. I know that my family has actually prayed to him before. He's called Lu Bu, and he's like a really legendary warrior. He's like almost like what do you call it? Superhuman. He's like there's like legends, and this is like a real person that they wrote about in all of the Chinese like history, like from back in the feudal ages. Is like this big, like undefeatable, like warrior general, and he has like this big red horse, and the way that he's always depicted is like he's like really scary, menacing. He's like shirtless, and he's killed like thousands of men on the horse, and the horse is red. It's known as like I forgot what he's called, the red mare or something. He's really scary. He's a scary guy. But the thing is, he's human. But they put him in the stadium against the gods to fight because they just wanted to see a great human. Yeah, red hair. A great human fight. I think they had him fight Zeus or somebody. I don't remember. And that's what I feel like you guys are like. I'm sorry that took me so long to get that point out. Like, you guys are like Lil Boop. Lil Boop. You look him up, or I'll post a picture of him. You guys are like you guys are divine in the way where it's like you're a superhuman legendary like warrior weapon, but that you're amongst the gods. These people don't know that you're almost amongst the gods. Like, when you die, you're going to the Ragnarok stadium and you're going to be sitting, and in that anime, it's not just like gods, and it's like great humans too. Like, they also had Michelangelo the artist in the stadium watching them. So I feel like you guys, maybe like you guys are meant to be legendary. You guys are meant to be in that stadium of Ragnarok. Supposed to be in that divine stadium. Even though you're human, there's something superhuman about you, something immortal about your energy. You are a chosen one. That's why I saw Lubu, because Lubu is technically a human, but they had him fight a god because he's so fucking powerful. I think he actually works for Buddha. So I think so. He comes from Buddhist, Asian Buddhist roots. So it's kind of like you work for your deity, you work for your team, and in a way that made you superhuman. And I know that sounds so cliche. Like, I'm not trying to be like preachy and shit, but like that's literally what I'm seeing in my mind. Like, you guys have passed, I don't know, like you guys went through a really superhuman life. And for that, you're amongst the gods. And these people, they didn't understand that. They thought that you were just any other human. And then it makes me think of that song, What If God Was One of Us? It's like, these people, they betrayed you, they abused you, they could have even physically hit you, destroyed you to your face. And they didn't know the divine was watching the entire time. And it's like, they realized too late. Like, they're realizing that now. What's going on in the comments? Oh, Thor versus Lubu, right. He was against Thor. It's like, you're beyond material. That card just told me you're like beyond like earth material. They can strip you of everything. They can take your clothes away. They can take your car, your job, your hair, your everything, your shoes, and you will still be divine. You will still be a RoboCop for the divine in a way. You still possess powers and weapons. Some of you guys could be shamanic, or you guys could be witches, and whether or not you know it, maybe you guys naturally have, you know, the Shillelagh Pompano, if you guys know what I mean. If you guys have watched Pen 15, you know what Shillelagh Pompano is. But like, you know, you guys have the power. And these people, they walk around, they think that their money, their designer clothes makes them look like a god. They think cosplaying and pretending to be a witch makes them powerful than you because they have more money and they can put on the fancy little witch outfit, or buy the practitioner. Oh, I have $500. Let me pay a practitioner to stop God's fucking weapon. You guys are like the bomb. You guys are like a bomb from the divine. And they were like, oh, let me just go because I have all this money, or because I have this power, or because I'm a liar. I'm a better liar than this Jungle Collective. I should, and I have all this money. People should, you know, that should protect me. That will protect me, right? That's gonna protect my karma. As long as I keep, you know, it's like you know how people in the Victorian times, You know how they didn't shower a lot in the Victorian times? In like, because I know in California that when the British came here, they had like the Victorian people here, right? And then they had the Victorian houses. And back then, they didn't really shower. What the woman did is they got the powder and they put the fucking powder on top. And then it reminds me of that cartoon, Misadventures of Flapjack. That's another old cartoon. I'm getting so many cartoons. Like I said, maybe some of you guys are from SoCal, because I'm getting like a lot of TV. And it's that lady who goes, more powder, and it's like, and she's got like all this nasty dirt and like dirt on her face, but she's like this Victorian woman with like this powdered wig, and or I don't know, Elizabethan, and they're taking this powder and just dumping it on her face, and it's just like lumps and clumps because it's like over and over and over and over, because that's what they did back in the day. They just powdered over it. They didn't shower. And that's what these people are like. They think that if they just more powder and just layer this nasty like flour cake powder over their faces, that they, over their mistakes, over their sins, over their lies, over their nastiness, over their addictions, over all their bad karma, that they could be passed off as good karma. That's so weird, right? You can't just go to the store, buy a sexy firefighting outfit, and then go save a life. You can't just go buy a fake costume and say, I'm a firefighter now, I'm a cop now, I'm a this, I'm a that. There's no kit that you buy to be spiritually protected, and these people are very stupid for that. Because they could have taken your money. These people could have done everything to take your money, take your food, take your clothes, take your everything. Everything that they thought that would give you power, even your face. Even your face. Try to evil eye your skin. Try to do everything to make it so that you don't have power. Try to come in, stomp in with their big fat feet, come in here and make a big noise and yell, and if they live upstairs, they try to stomp on you, or they try to they try to come in and fuck your shit up. And they think that that's going to stop you from being divine, because in their mind, it's material, because they live in the 3D. You don't live in the 3D. You're beyond the 3D. You're 3D, 4D, 5D, 6D, 7D, everything. Because you're a weapon of the divine, you have clearance. You get all the messages. The messages these people get is shit farts. That's all they get. They get messages from the God's asshole. Their messages say, duh, make a sandwich. Duh, spend money on drugs. Duh, spend money on drugs. Duh. Scratch, the more shit they put over it, the uglier it looks. It's gonna start to stack. These people's faces are stacking right now. They look like shit, literally. These people look like shit. They literally look like that lady in that cartoon I'm thinking about. Where it's like clumps here, clumps of dirt that is an oil that is just layered over with white powder. And it's getting worse and worse and worse. And these people don't know how to scrape it off or clean it. Some of these people don't even shower. Some of these people literally don't shower. Like, that could be a literal case for some of you guys. Like, they don't wash their ass. But it's like layers of nasty crud. And you guys have such a clean slate. Because even when they took all of that from you, you still have your powers. The divine still makes it work for you. And they're pissed and they don't know why. They're like, I thought I paid the right practitioner. I thought I have the money in the bank that I stole from Jungle Collective. I stole Jungle Collective's inheritance. Why are they still doing this? Why am I still ugly? Yeah, bitch, why are you still ugly? Why do you look 1,000 years old? Because you can't buy good karma. There's no special subscription that you pay for the divine to protect you. There's no divine plus that you pay for every month. You pay it with your hard work, with a relationship. It's like these guides, their ancestors and angels, they speak. You have a relationship with deities and protectors that speak with you, right? You don't just say, I want this, I want that. You speak with them. You give them food, water, or you ask your ancestors what, or your deities, or your spirits, or whoever it may be that you ask for what you need, what they need, and there's a relationship. You guys have a relationship with your ancestors, even if it's before. Maybe it was people from before that you took care of before they passed. You have a relationship with them. You're not selfish. You're not selfish with any living things, even when it comes to animals. You care. You're an empath. These people don't know what that's like. They just think that they throw money on it. If they just buy a fancier, ugly coat or put uglier makeup foundation on top, that it's gonna make people forget, and it's gonna make God forget. Do you know how annoying that is to the divine? Do you know how annoying that is to the universe? While these people were abusing you to your face, spitting on your face. Exactly, Jess, fart. These people are fucking farts. It's like, the more these people were spitting in your face, it was like your guides and the divine were upstairs with their watch going like, okay, you finished yet? You finished yet? Are you finished being a piece of shit? Good, because we're about to go fuck you up now. Like, that's it. Like, they were just like, okay, we let you have your fun. Now we're about to bless the fuck out of this person in front of your face. You're gonna be like, why is Jungle Collective being blessed? They don't have any money. I thought I took all their money. I thought I took all their life force. And they're gonna look stupid and ugly because they're already aging like shit. Because their karma, right? And the powder and the foundation is just soaking into their pores and crackling and making their wrinkles crackle more and crunch and their lips, and then and if this is a woman, her woman girl stash is growing out really long, and she's got chin hairs and she's got chest hairs and the wrinkle here, and her hair's falling out and just letting it go, and her armpit hair. I don't have anything wrong with facial hair, by the way. I'm just saying this is what I see. And this is someone who tried to talk shit about you, okay? So I'm just saying, like, this person is just like, you know, their hair is falling out, or this man's hair is falling out. This is a man, they got like long nose hairs growing out, and the ear hair, and their beard is just like pubes. It looks nuts. It looks like, you know, ew, it's just ugly. It's nasty, and they're just like, oh, I need to keep talking shit. I need to keep lying. Maybe it'll make things better. But your ancestors are shaking their heads. They're like, okay, well, it's time to come in now. So, what is their karma? How exactly are these people getting fucked up? So, this is my extreme karma deck. I add to it every day. If you guys can think of unfortunate, fun ways, I've been watching horror movies to get ideas, but if you guys have interesting, I don't know, realistic ways that karma would happen, drop them in the comments so you can help me with ideas to put in these. But anyways, I'd love to hear what you guys have as an idea for karma. I think it'd be funny. I'm gonna see, you know, so what does the universe have for these people then? As you're on your way to the red carpet, as you're on your way to, I don't know, paparazzi, I'm seeing tropical trees, the sun, the beach. I'm seeing you guys have more time to like eat what you want, work out if that's what you want, or meditate, or just be more healthier. You guys are going to be laughing, smiling, happy, and you're not going to have to look over your shoulder anymore for these weird creeps. What's going to happen to these creeps? Blood loss, okay? What's happening to these creeps? Something to do with weed? That's just a card for me to probably take a bong rip at some point, because as a reward. Because I'm at like 123 minutes. Okay, animal attack. If some of these people have a dog, they're gonna get their fucking face mauled off by the dog. Or if they're gonna... Hold on. So, if these some of these people could be in a religious group for some of you guys. I feel like this family or this group of people, they could be the same church or same religious group for some of you. Um, yeah. So some of these people could be, like I said, Hollywood or want to be in Hollywood or have some sort of clout. And here we have bad publicity. What's happening for these crazy people? What's gonna make? Okay, one more. What's gonna? What's the one? What's the one landmark karma thing that happens that marks the beginning of their end? Exile. Okay, so the first event that's gonna happen to this person or these people that's going to indicate to you that they're completely is this exile, which is gonna happen very soon. Yeah, there's something about scandals going on here. Cheater. This person could be cheating on their partner a lot, or their partner is being cheated on, like, or is cheating on them. There's okay, and then that happened on top of 2 scandals. This person could be having a false wedding or a false marriage for some of you. Some of these people could have a false marriage that falls through, or they cheat on their partner right before the wedding, and this is going to get exposed, and the entire relationship's going to fall down. If not, if these people are already married or recently married, like married within the last 5 years, I heard, there's going to be a story coming out about how one of these people have cheated on the wedding night even, or something about how the person they cheated with went to that wedding. This is going to come out, and it's going to really blow up in this group of people for one of these people, if that applies. If these people have an animal, like a cat or a dog, I see somebody getting slashed in the fucking face by their cat randomly. Like their cat just like jumping and then just like trying to claw onto their head for like grip, for like stability, and just fucking up their face and fucking up their body. And if they have a dog, because the divine, why is there a, that's so weird, sorry, there's like a weird mark in the middle of my forehead. If these people have a dog, I see the dog like turning on them, or the dog like being triggered by a squirrel and then like chewing their owner up, like biting them up. These people have animals, the animals are going to turn on them because they're abusive. These animals have been, you know, these animals that were in these people's lives, they have been witness to a lot of abuse. Like they've been witnessed these people abuse their kids, or witness these people abuse each other or abuse you, and these animals are going to turn against them, either spiritually or like in real life, like fucking like maul them. Some of these people might get exposed for smoking weed. If you guys smoke weed, these people could have judged you for smoking weed or tried to get you arrested for weed. Someone here is going to get arrested for weed, and that's going to be embarrassing for them. That's going to lead to their exile. So this stuff actually is all happening behind the scenes, or a little bit like quietly before they get exiled. You're gonna not hear about their karma happening to them until you hear through other people that they've been exiled, or that they've been kicked out, or that they don't exist anymore in your country, in your state, in your town. I'm sorry, guys. Why is there? I'm just like, why is there a mark in the middle of my forehead? Maybe someone's trying to attack my crown. I mean, I don't feel anything wrong there. That's really weird. But, yeah, so you're... Oh, also, these people went into debt trying to copy you and trying to stop you. A lot of these people, actually owe a lot of money to their credit cards. Their credit cards are getting shut down, and they're going to get repoed really soon. Some of these people are on hallucinogens or on LSD pills, I heard. Wait, what's gonna happen with that? Wait, limb amputation. Oh shit. This person is gonna get exposed for being a creep. One of these people, or all of these people, are gonna get exposed for being creepy towards underage girls or guys. They creep on children. These people are gonna be seen as people who should not be let around children at all. When this truth comes out, this will give them, of course, bad publicity. But also, I see this is a water tank on someone's head, like they're drowning. I see this as them being tortured. If they were in cahoots with some sort of crime syndicate or went through illegal means to target you, I see the same people that they went through, like gangs or I don't know, person like they could have paid to try to do something to you. I see that person turning against them instead after hearing about them being a creep, because this person doesn't want, the person they hired doesn't want to be incorporated with a pedophile or a creep. That person is angry that this person lied also, and that this person who, that your abuser hired, they're mad that this person could have also gotten them caught up in some shit, because this person, these people lie a lot. So I see that hitman or that, I don't know, that gang or something turning against this person, kidnapping them. I heard they're gonna be kidnapped in the end and tortured. They're gonna be kidnapped somewhere and tortured. This could be by water. This could be like they could be drowned, waterboarded. They could be tied up and then like have like someone spray them with a hose continuously until they drown. They could get like hosed down, strapped to a chair, and have like oh my god. So you know what's funny? This is limb amputation. I said, when I saw limb amputation, I was like, oh, maybe I should look up like why the limb amputation, right? Because maybe they have diabetes, or maybe, they get in an accident and they have to cut off their limb. But I just realized here, when I said that this has to do with a crime syndicate, right? Torture, mafia torture, and then bad publicity and exile, I also, all of a sudden, I thought about this on my table. You know what's funny is I asked about what limb amputation is, and then I suddenly, right, my eyes went to this. And then I talked about the mafia. And then also look at how I'm dressed. And then also look at my sword. Isn't that kind of funny? Like, look at my outfit, and then look at how I said limb amputation, and then look at how I said mafia torture, and then look at my sword. So someone's limb might actually get, like, or finger might actually get cut off in a torture, like, I'm also seeing Kill Bill. Sorry, I'm like wielding my sword. I'm also seeing like Kill Bill, and you know how at the end of Kill Bill, I love that scene where Uma Thurman is like, all of you who still have your lives, you can leave now, but your limbs leave. I think they belong to me now. Like, I love that quote. And at the end of that movie, she takes, I forgot that girl's name. I think that girl's name is like Sophia or something. She like chopped Sophia's limbs off. She chopped Sophia's arms off, because she was like bleeding throughout the whole sequence. And she puts her in the fucking trunk, and then she dumps her body in front of the Japanese hospital, like in front of the emergency room. Like, she dumps her down the hill, and this lady is like nubs, like she has no limbs. Because, Uma Thurman's character was getting revenge from the Yakuza. Cutting off of limbs, fingers, is a common punishment in the mafia. Note sword. I feel like something's going to happen to this person very similarly, where this person might actually, because this is not an accident. This limb amputation is actually going to be a form of torture, or some sort of punishment. I feel like something similar is going to happen to this person, where their arm is going to get like chopped off, or like their finger, or something, appendage is going to get cut off, and they're going to get dumped in front of like some place, in front of a hospital possibly, where they can't tell anyone what happened to them. They're not going to be able to snitch or say where their arm is, or where their hand went, or where their foot, because they owe these people a lot of money. Whoever this is who got this gang, or whoever it is, cartel even, against you, they're really angry. They owe them a lot of money. One of these people is going to lose a limb. And if it's not an actual limb, I feel like it's like, how the saying is, lose an arm and a leg? Lose arm and a leg. But no, I feel like it's real. I feel like something is going to happen in relation where they lose a limb. They owe a lot of money to somebody, and they can't pay it back. Jess. Squalor. These people are going to be forced to eat food off of the ground. These people are not going to have. These people are not going to refrigerate their food. I see maggots. Oof. I see maggots. I see a mattress on the floor with like stains on it. These people are going to live in squalor. These people wanted you to live in squalor. These people wanted you to have nothing. They wanted you. Some of these people might have to live in an abandoned house. I heard these people are going to have to be in an abandoned building in the cold. I just saw. What is it? What is that movie I just saw? I saw in my mind right now. Sorry, not just saw, but I just saw this movie in my mind. A scene. That movie about punk. Is like what is it, Salt Lake City Punk or something, DIY Punk, or does anyone know that movie? It's the movie where it takes place in Utah, Salt Lake City, and they're like, they're punks, DIY punks or something, or they're somewhere. It's like I'm seeing that movie because don't they die in that movie or something? Die at the end or something, and they live in an abandoned building. I see that happening to these people. Like maybe these people are gonna be ODing, like overdosing in an abandoned building. They might be found like dead in an abandoned building with like their limb amputation. Like some of these people might be having to be like in a wheelchair, like wheeling around on like Skid Row or like on the street somewhere, and it could be just like after being dumped by everybody that they were using against you, because all the regular people in their life are not going to be there for them anymore, so they're going to have no choice but to turn to the people that they owe money to, the mafia or some sort of illegal syndicate that they has outside of legal powers, and these people are going to torture this person. Oh my god, skin melt off. They're gonna melt the skin off of this person, or they might burn them. They might burn this person, like, they might, like, hold a hot iron to them. This person has insomnia. These people, actually, all these people are dealing with insomnia. Kind of like how snitches get scars to mark them. Hey, you might be onto something, Jess. You might actually be onto something. Like, that might actually be what it is. They might actually brand this person. This also, I see this as this person getting, like, a really bad tattoo, like, maybe a tattoo in dedication to this gang that, or in whatever you call it, allegiance, and I see them getting kidnapped, tortured, but also as part of the torture for maybe snitching, they're gonna get their tattoo melted off. So I see people holding this person down and them having like a lighter and melting this person's skin off, or with a hot iron. And this is all coming for them very soon or in the future. And these people, what's funny is that these people are still concerned about you. They're seen as socially awkward. People don't want to talk to them. When people meet them at first, they're like, you're fucking weird. I can tell that you're an entity and that you're evil. Even people who don't have like third, what do you call it, the third eye open or anything, people will still feel in their heart, like when they meet these people, that they should not be incorporating. Like, that these people are sick. SLC Punk, thank you, Jess. Exactly. SLC Punk. I'm seeing the ending scene of SLC Punk for these people. Like they're out in the cold, it's snowing, and they're in an abandoned building. You know what's really funny? I had to buy new soap again because the pedophile poisoned my soap. After I said that they were a pedophile. And then when I do these readings, they keep, like, going to the bathroom, and it's really funny. Like, they keep flushing the toilet and, like, going to the bathroom every time I do these readings, because they're, like... And then they, like... I don't know. It's funny, but honestly, I'm not going to be here for it anymore, but... I feel like that's what you guys are going through, too. Like, you're going through something where, like... it's like these people are already being outed as pedophiles. These people are being outed as like what they did to you, and nobody wants to incorporate with them. And the people who are still incorporated with these sick freaks are like actually secretly don't like them. Like secretly actually want to end them. And like I feel like they're trying. I feel like because I heard like the freak that I have to live with do that, I feel like you guys I'm sorry, I really don't give a fuck, because when you've been abused so much, I really don't have any nice words to say about people who abuse me or try to or side with them. But anyways, when sick freaks, you know, it's like people know that they're a sick freak, but they're gonna keep lying about it. It's like they're lying, and it's so when all of this is happening to them, when they're in squalor, like at the end of SLC Punk, it's like they're going to like still lie. Like these people could live out of like their cars, and I feel like they're gonna like still lie. Like they're gonna still post pictures as if they don't like, I don't know, live in their car, they're not homeless. Like just so they can have a position to make fun of you. Mental disorder, dysmorphia, some of these people are going to feel really ugly and hideous. They wanted you to feel ugly and hideous, but in real life, they're actually ugly and hideous. Like, IRL. Do you know what I mean? Like they wanted you to see yourself in a false way. Like, in a way that was not true at all. Like, you're not hideous. They wanted you to be, like, mentally tricked, right? And that's what dysmorphia kind of is, like where you see your body and it's like a disorder where you really don't feel right with your body, like you have really bad self-image issues. And these people are actually going to be dealing with that. Like they're going to be, but the thing is they're actually going to see the real thing in the mirror. That's what's sad. It's like what they see in the mirror is real. Because they wasted so much time fucking with your shit, fucking with your beauty, and then also stalking you and stuff, that like when they look in the mirror, which they're probably afraid, like they actually have no hair. They actually have hair falling out. Like their skin is actually really bad, like really craterous and unkept. Like they didn't wash their face in the last 10 days. These people don't shower. I'm telling you, these people shower like 5 times a year. Like, they're very disgusting. They're putrid. And nobody knows why. You probably smell them. You probably smell, like, how bad they smell. Because they're lazy and they're disgusting. And they take shits, too, and they don't wash their ass. These people are dealing with real demons. What's happening? They put stuff in my shampoo. Wow. Literally the same story as me is that I literally, sorry, someone in the comments said they put stuff in your shampoo. I was like, me too. They, like, yeah, that's what I said. Like, they literally put soap in my face soap again. Yeah, sorry guys. I have a shower caddy, but like, I don't know, sometimes I forget, you know what I mean? But I'm trying to do better about it, yeah. It's whatever. I don't care. But yeah, these people, they're like, they're actually dealing with demons. I don't know if they know it yet, but maybe they do. There are demons in their nightmares right now. Some of them are like laying awake at night and like their room is dark, and they're like seeing a shadow in the corner of the room, and it could actually be the shadow of your ancestor or of a ancestor that they have angered or betrayed. That ancestor is standing in the corner of the room in like a dark corner, like watching them, and they're like laying there with their eyes open. That's not a demon, that's like but it actually, okay, so for some of them, they're seeing your ancestor like haunt them, but also they're seeing a demon or a D word that is shaping itself to look like someone they used to know. So this is really scary for some of you guys. I don't know. This is so channeled. One of these people cannot sleep because there was like somebody that they were responsible for the death of, like they killed someone in the past, or like somebody they betrayed like passed away, but they used to like have a lot of like memories with this person or something, or like it could have been their friend or something. And there's a demon that they conjured to go against you that is actually bound to that person and is living in their mirror. And in their mirror, it is dressing up as the person that they betrayed or killed. And it's like looking at that person is like looking at them in the mirror, like, and is like literally talking to them as a person, like, why did you do this to me, like really scary, like making faces, and like that's part of like what, like their nightmares right now. Like they're seeing a lot of, and if it's multiple people, it's like a lot of people. Like if their whole mirror is like a bunch of people, I think this person doesn't shower, or this person might smell bad because they're afraid to go in their bathroom by themselves because there's a mirror in the bathroom. So I don't know if this applies for some of you. If one of your like abusers is somebody who never went to the bathroom, never showered, maybe showered like once in a blue moon, and they smell really bad, and they like maybe this person also goes to the bathroom with the door open. This is like a really nasty stinky bitch who takes a shit with the door open. So gross, with like the lights off. There's people like that, unfortunately, that I have to deal with who do that. This person, like, you know why this person does that? This person takes a shit, or like they take a piss with the bathroom door open all the time, or they don't shower because first of all, yeah, they are addicted to drugs, and that delays their process, but also like because every time they're afraid to be alone with the mirror. Some of these people literally, like, there's a demon following them in the mirror, guys. There's like these people did mirror magic, but it's following them. You guys are fine. When you look in the mirror, you look really sexy and beautiful, and you guys are clean. And when these people look in the mirror, they see that person behind them. These people have nightmares about seeing people in the mirror, and then they also actually like peripherally see it in the bathroom. So these people are not showering because they're afraid to close the door on themselves alone with the mirror inside, especially if the light happens to turn off on them. Oh my god. Like, these people are literally so scared of the mirror. It sounds like a horror movie. If these people have a mirror in their bedroom, like, they're definitely being haunted by something in that mirror. And then, yeah. So these people aren't showering, and they're not going to the bathroom with like the door closed, or like they like try to have all the lights on right now. Like, they go to sleep with some of them are going to sleep with all the lights on or with a night light because there's something in the mirror, but it's honestly not enough. Like, they still feel scared of mirrors. So some of these people are right now starting to get bound by a lot of the stuff they sent you. Oh, oh my god. Some of these people are gonna get outed as a prostitute. Some of these people have to do prostitution to make their rent. Some of these people are trying to like, they're, so on top of them like losing their minds and like being afraid of mirrors, also like something about blood loss. I think that's from the mafia, honestly. Or somewhere here it could be anemic. One of these people could be anemic. These, on top of that, they're losing money right now for like rent, basic needs, because they spent a lot of the money. They have horrible money management. These people could have spent, if they stole your inheritance, they spent that money all on drugs. They didn't spend it on rent. They didn't spend it on property or investments or any money to come back. They spent it on drugs. They spent it on fur coats. They spent it on designer shoes. They spent it on ugly shit. Cars, ugly cars, boats, I don't know, strippers, definitely drugs. Most of them got a drug addiction. They didn't even think twice. And so there's something about how they spent it all and now they like have nothing left, and then they're getting fired. Remember, they're getting fired from their jobs because they can't stop talking about you, like they can't stop talking shit. And sorry, that was a burp. Confirmation. And so like some of them have to like literally resort to prostitution. I love your life, bird. I really hope you escape soon. Oh, thank you, Jess. Honestly, I have nobody else to tell these things to. And I mean, if it helps someone out there, if me talking about my experiences being drugged and like eating tampered food and using tampered soap, you know, like if that helps someone out there avoid that, like why the hell not? Like I wish someone told me that. I mean, if I didn't get in touch sooner with my messages, I think I wouldn't be I wouldn't be as healthy as I am now. Let's just say that. So yeah. Yeah, they tried things. Yeah. But these people are gonna have to be forced to sell their ass. Like, and you know what's sad? Well, it's not sad, it's funny. Well, oh my god, genital warts. So some of these people might get like forced to like prostitute themselves, and they're gonna get genital warts from their job of prostitution to make money, to maintain their expensive tweaker lifestyles. And smashed fingers, traitor, ooh, strange cancer, craters, yeah. A lot of this is like slow death stuff. You know, but what's sad is that nobody wants this bitch. You know what's sad is that this person is like desperate to be a hoe, but like they're too ugly and like I don't know, not desirable enough for anyone want to pay to like use them as a prostitute. So they're just going to end up with genital warts. This person's going to try to be a prostitute to make money, but they might be too old or too whatever compared to you, I guess, because they tried to call you a prostitute, but this person's too ugly or I don't know, whatever, weird, strange looking to be a prostitute or to attract customers. And they're going to only be able to do it once, and they're going to get genital warts, so they're going to consider themselves unsellable on the market. And they're going to get craters from meth use. And then they're going to find out they have a strange cancer, which they cannot pay for medication for, so they're just going to die. And then if some of these people work with their hands, if someone here works with their hands, like type on the computer or play guitar or, I don't know, play the keyboard or work in cars, I don't know, anything with your hands. Carpentry, painting, anything where you use your hands, right? Electrician, their fingers are gonna get smashed, and I'm seeing someone's like bones come out of their fingers. So I feel like this person's gonna be having extremely fucked up hands. Like they're not going to work the same again, and they're not gonna be able to do their job on top of having a strange cancer. And so they're just gonna be shit out of luck. Like they can't even be a hoe because they're too ugly or too gross or stinky and nasty, and no one wants to buy them to be a prostitute or escort. And then they can't do any jobs. They're gonna be useless to everybody because they smashed their fingers. You know, some of these people, they probably had like a really cushy, easy job, or like I said, they were probably famous or something, and so they never took the time to value other skills because they thought they're narcissists. They think that their skill is the best. Well, now they're gonna be forced to not have that job that uses that one special skill they claim to have, and they're going to be shit out of luck. No one's going to want to hire them, and then their fingers are going to get smashed because they're just so ungrateful for what they have. Also, some of these people are going to get caught. Oh, they're going to get caught in some... Okay, so also, one of these people, the person here who talked the most shit, right? Whoever this applies for, this person's going to get caught gossiping about the wrong person, and they're gonna get slashed, they're gonna get stabbed, they're gonna get fucked up, they're gonna bleed. This person's going to bleed because they cause gossip about the wrong person. They're going to get found in an alleyway and they're going to get shanked because this person ran their mouth publicly and they thought that that they were untouchable because maybe they did this to you a lot, and they thought that, you know, because they got away with it with you, and you know, since you're so powerful and everything, nothing would happen to them. I mean, these people don't know they're already living their karma. They're not going to figure out that they've been living their karma for what they did to you until like years later. So, you know, let these people believe that they're still on top, because they're actually not. There's a leak. But also, one of these people is going to gossip. I feel like this is a man. So there's like a man here who acts like a bitch, and he's going to like gossip about a man who's way stronger than him, because this man thinks that he's the strongest man in the world. He's a narcissist. He thinks he's like an alpha, but he's not. He doesn't have a lot of friends. This man is somebody who doesn't have a lot of friends. So he probably doesn't understand how he is compared to other people in general. He just thinks that he's the best because he probably chooses to be around people he thinks is less than him or not as good as him. And so he's going to gossip about the wrong person, about a new person probably, or about somebody he doesn't know at all from like another side, like another business, or like a customer, or like a friend of a friend, or an in-law. And he's not going to really understand that you shouldn't gossip about just anybody. Especially if you don't know them personally or you never met them before. This person's going to spread gossip about the wrong person, and that person's going to come in and shank them. And if this person's not going to get shanked, they're going to get beat the shit up. They might get shanked once and then have their face pounded in, and they're going to be alive, but they're going to have to get surgery like on their liver for that cut, and then they're, you know, and their face is going to be ugly. I feel like this also might mean that this person might have to get plastic surgery, because they're going to get their face so fucked up and bashed in that they need plastic surgery, and they're going to look really upside down. This person also is going to have smashed fingers if they work in a... I feel like this person works in a job with their hands too. Everyone uses their hands, so... Or not everyone, but people who have hands to use them. And this person's going to have their fingers smashed in this fight. I feel like this person talks a lot of shit. They probably say... like a lot of weird... I don't know. They probably say like, oh, I'm good at fighting, or I'm the best at this, or I'm the manliest man, and this man is going to get fucked up. Like, he's going to get fought by like a manlier man, and he's going to get his shit kicked in. And because this person is so loud about being the best, and because, you know, maybe if this is someone who owns a business, like their employees or their coworkers or their friends, right, are always around them. And maybe this is someone who says, I'm the best fighter, I'm the this and that. This other man, this manlier man, or this alpha is gonna come in and stomp this bitch in. Like, they're literally gonna kick the shit. This person's gonna... I feel like this person's gonna get kicked so hard they're gonna piss themselves. They're literally gonna humiliate themselves. They're gonna cry. I feel like this man's gonna cry on the ground while this bigger man actually hits him. Or this man doesn't even have to be bigger than him. This man could just be more strong. Like, I don't even think it's a big man. For some of you, it's like a bigger man. For some of you, it's a smaller man, but he's very muscular and very strong. Like, this is like a killing machine. Like, this is a person who probably like is in the military, or is like a real fighter, like an MMA fighter or something. And this person's gonna come in and fuck this guy up like really bad. And his friends are gonna watch, or his coworkers or employees are gonna watch him get beat down at work. I heard at work, or at some sort of public place they go to, like a cafe or coffee shop. And his friends are gonna laugh. So his friends are gonna laugh while he gets kicked to shit. Like, he's gonna get stomped, he's gonna piss himself, and he's gonna cry. He's gonna say, stop. This is the guy. He's like, he's like, oh, stop, and then there's bam, 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 and there's bam, 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 like, just like fucking pound that bitch in the face, and he's just like this, and like, and he's gonna be crying, and there's a piss in his pants, and his friends are gonna go, and just gonna laugh at him on the ground, like his so-called best friends, like his friends that he so, you know, that have his back, that he loves to brag about, or his employees that, you know, love him so much because he's such a good boss, or his co-workers who love him so much because he's just one of the guys, right? They're all gonna laugh at him because this guy talks so much shit about how he's tough and about how he's so good at fighting, and that he's good for all the gossip he says, and all the the bullshit that he starts, right? Because he's so scary. Well, someone's gonna kick the shit out of him, and it might get recorded. It might be live. As for the cancer, this strange cancer that they're going to get, it's going to come in very secretly. It's going to be something that it might be a little bit uncommon, or it might be something that's hard to detect at first, or like they don't even know about the first time they go to the doctor. And it's going to be, and with Seven of Pentacles, it's like a cancer that like they might have to wait to figure out what it is. Like they might have to there's something about how like it's secret, but then like they have to be patient about it. They have to be like patient to figure out what the cancer is. But by the time they figure out what the cancer is and they tell them, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, if you caught this earlier and we knew what it was, you would have had more time to live. But for some reason with Seven of Cups, see, it's like I feel like they're gonna go to a doctor that's not a good doctor. Like they might go to like a family doctor or like a sketchy doctor who prescribes them any drugs they want, you know, like a weird clinic, like a whole family clinic. And this doctor is going to misdiagnose them like about 3 times. I feel like they're going to come in for strange symptoms for a cancer, and this doctor they go to is going to prescribe them the wrong medication with Seven of Cups, and is going to think that it's like 3 different conditions until they realize it's cancer. And by the time they figure out what this cancer is, whatever it is, I heard skin. I don't know what. Maybe it's a skin cancer. I heard skin, brain, something in the brain, liver, kidney, or something like that. Something to do with liver or kidney area down there. They're gonna think it's other things, and then, and it's not. It's cancer. And by the time they figure it out, they're like, oh, like see this Seven of Pentacles. It's like they're waiting, right? It's the picture of the guy with the staff who's like this. That's what Seven of Pentacles is. It's just like, when is this over? That's gonna be these people, like they're gonna be waiting by the phone, like, you know, like, what is this cancer? And when they find out, it's like, well, you only have, wait, how long does this person have left to live after they find out? Not long. Oh, fuck, dude, not long at all. Not long at all. Holy shit, guys. Yeah, so when they find out what this cancer is, it's gonna be fucking big as a tennis ball by the time they find it. And it's like, this person has like 2 months to live. Maybe less, probably a few weeks by the time they find out. It's really fucked up. But yeah, this person has not a lot of time to live, man. They have not a lot of time. It's really sad. It's a little sad, to be honest, because it's a 2. See, when I see the 7s, it's like they're not gonna see it coming too. It's gonna be like a quick like wipeout, because like at first they thought it was like nothing, because they're like, oh, everything's normal, right, with the 7s, and they're gonna be waiting. They're gonna be patient too. They're gonna be like, oh, it's probably nothing. Like, let's like be hopeful. It's probably this. It's probably that. And then by the time the doctor says it's the cancer, after all of those horrible diagnoses and after all the wrong medication, they're gonna find out they only have 2 months to live, or 2 weeks, or something really short amount of time to live. And they say like, even if we perform like this procedure on you, it might kill you or something. Like, it's that bad, it's that big, so we don't know what to do. It's up to you. Like, this person's gonna be faced with that shit. Like, their entire life is gonna be turned upside down. And then the song that's playing is, sorry, what the fuck is my computer acting stupid? Oh. The song is Brighter by Paramore. This person is gonna have to watch you move on and become brighter. You guys are meant for fame or recognition or some sort of chair where you're supposed to sit with the rest of the gods or the rest of the great people. You're supposed to contribute something to the community, to your community, or to the universe in general, with your skills. And it's going to take you really far, especially if you have a business for it, or if you have like if you are your own manager and you're like a model or an actor. I see you going really far with this. Just keep auditioning, keep putting yourself out there. If you guys make content, keep making the content, because this song by Paramore literally is saying like, you are going to not be in the same place you are right now. Like, you're going to be in a completely different bracket of money. You're going to be in a completely different lifestyle. These hard times are just going to be nothing but memories for you. And you're going to, I see like a really nice kitchen for you guys, really good food, like, and this person's going to have to watch from their hospital bed. This person's going to be in a hospital bed. They're going to have because they're going to try their best to conserve the amount of life and energy they have for the last of their days, because they have that little time left. Like when they find out after all that testing and all that bullshit, after everything they did to you, that they have cancer and they only have like 2 months to live or 2 weeks to live or something like that, or a really short amount of time, they're gonna watch you like on the TV or on the internet from a hospital bed where they will be dying, and they're gonna wish, and it's gonna be it's gonna be very emotionally torturous for them. I think that will be the time when they finally feel heartbreak, because they're gonna be too confused to know what to do. They know it's gonna be too late to get back into your good graces, to even say sorry before they die, like, because some of these people are going to hell. I hate to be that person. I hate to be, you know, that dark person, and I don't have that place. I hate being the person to say, you're going to hell, because I don't know, I'm not God. But I mean, with the activities these people do, and if you do believe in it, and you know that these people believe in heaven and hell and whatever religion they practice or whatever spirituality, then you know where they're going. We all know where they're going, especially everything they put you through, everything they want you to go through. They know at this point where they're going, because when they figure out this crazy karma they're receiving, that's when it's snapping that they really shouldn't have done all that shit to you, all that magic or that, and it's going to be too late, and they're not going to know what to do, and it's kind of going to be like they're going to want to be a better person, because this experience is really going to change their life. Like they're really going to wish they did something, like they were gonna, because they wasted so much time, they wasted so many years being a piece of shit, right, not doing anything for the world, being selfish, and then now they only have 2 weeks left to live. That's, now they have no time, zero time to do anything, and they're gonna wish that they were a better person. They're gonna wish that they helped you. They're gonna wish, but all they're gonna do is be stuck in that bed until they die, and they know they're not gonna be there. You're not gonna be there at that bed, of course not. Actually, very few people are going to be there for them, because this is going to be around the same time. I think I picked this up in a previous reading too. That's what's crazy, is that this person's going to be possibly on their deathbed, like with cancer, and they betrayed so many people that no one I think damn near nobody is going to be there for them when they die. I don't think anyone's going to hold their hand. No one's going to say it's okay. No one's going to check on them. No one's going to visit them. Nobody. Barely anybody. Because they don't have any money for people to use off of them. Everybody they got, they bought. They bought everyone in their life. Also. But also they betrayed a lot of people, including you. And yeah, nobody has empathy for this person. They're going to wish that they were nicer to you. They're going to wish that they were not wasting their time being a piece of shit, doing nothing with their life but hating on others. But now they're going to have zero chances to do anything with that. And they're going to go to somewhere very hot and fiery and stinky, where they're going to have their skin peeled off and hung on a tree to dry like jerky, and they're going to have their skull unscrewed and used like a bowling ball to knock down bones, like a bowling alley for a what do you call those, for a ghoul in the underworld. They're gonna be forced to listen to Justin Bieber on repeat in a room locked, tied to a chair. I don't know what's. I'm just kidding. Yeah, they're going to hell, and they're not gonna have any time to repent or do anything to make up for their karma. They're just gonna die being a horrible person, feeling like a horrible person, and having other people see them as a horrible person. When they get buried, I don't think anyone's gonna go to this funeral. You might actually be, if this person is related to you in that way, you might be so inclined to, or whatever, you, for like financial reasons, you might be the only beneficiary to this person's like leftover shit or like money. If this person stole an inheritance from you and they're dying, they might like surprise you by like giving you the rest of that inheritance that they stole from you before they die. And you might be the only person like in the black dress when they bury the casket. Like I'm seeing like a movie scene, or I'm seeing someone, just one person, watch this person be buried down, and not in a way of respect, just kind of like in a gangster way, like, yeah, that's right, bitch. like I'm just seeing you like sit there like cold face while this person's casket is just lowered, and you're just like, yeah, whatever. Like give them the cheapest package. Like you're like, give them the cheapest burial package. You're just like, yeah, and you're just watching them get lowered, and then you get the check, and then you walk away. Like that's what this person's fate is like. It's gonna be a really lonely death, lonely life from this point on, and they're desperate. They're desperate and hopeful that maybe you'll forgive them, but you're not. You're not, or most of you aren't. I don't know. It's free will, but yeah, they see that you're guarded, and Nine of Cups, you don't need them. Nine of Cups means I don't need anything from you. Nine of Cups means I never needed you. You needed me. I never needed you. You needed me. And now I'm guarding my cups because you don't have cups of your own, and you're just coming over here. I've learned over all the years of your treatment is that you only come here to take my cup. You only come here to drink water from one of mine, and I'm not going to let you do that anymore, because that always puts me behind. Now that I'm finally making progress in life to be independent, I'm not going to let you touch that. And that's what these people are seeing. And keep that energy, because they don't deserve it. Six of Pentacles, see what I'm saying? These people want to pay you back. Some of these people are dealing with really bad karma, and they're desperate, and I think they're desperate not to go to hell at this point, because they know they're going to die soon. Like I said, if these people are older and they took what? They wasted 10 years of your life, guess what? That's 10 years minus off their life. Some of them don't get it yet, but when the first idiot stalker dies, that's when people start to get the idea that they might need to start giving you back what they fucking took with Six of Pentacles. So I'm seeing you guys get back the things that were taken from you, but they're not going to be, it's kind of like when it's like kids. It's like dealing with kids. It's like when the kid steals your toy and then they give it back to you all dirty and smudged up, and it's like, I don't want this shit back anymore, man. Like, you stole my toy on the schoolyard because you're jealous, and you bring it back all broken and messed up, and I don't want that. But these people, like, they're so broke, and they're so fucked up, and they're so dumb, pathetic, humiliated. They look like loser. They're gonna come back with your broken toy, your broken car, your broken inheritance, only part of it, giving it back to you, because that's all they have left to give you after trying to steal from you, these fuckers. And for that, they're never going to redeem their karma. For that, they're never going to be forgiven in this lifetime. They're gonna have to repeat their lessons the next life. I was hoping for more brutal, violent karma here in this reading, but a lot of this karma is actually coming out as a slow, like, psychological torture death. I don't know which one is better to you guys, but I was hoping for, like, more blood and stuff, but I guess, there is blood loss in the other one, and, limb amputation. But I guess this one is more like, mental. Like, this person's going to be forced to live the rest of their days alone and in a hospital bed, and also shame. They're going to wish that they died sooner because they feel like they don't deserve it. They're going to finally be in a position where, wow, I really deserve nothing in life. I don't even deserve to live. While you guys are going to be, because you guys decided to cultivate on your own, through all of the shit, like I said earlier, they added weights to your training, and you just kept pushing it, and you got stronger. The obstacle course they gave you, the unnecessary bullshit they gave you, actually resulted in you becoming this unmovable, untip-overable, invincible, relentless creature, weapon of God. You look handsome, beautiful. Your style looks really good. You look like a TV character. You look like you have like a protagonist glow about you everywhere you go. People are like wondering what your name is. Who are you? What is your show about? Like you're like the center of your own show. But you don't even try, and you deserve this. You deserve this about you. You look like a celebrity, or you're going to. You guys, I just see something about your clothes. Like, you guys are gonna have really good clothes. Like, you guys are gonna be able to have really good, not better style. You guys already have really good style, but you're gonna be able to express that better. And, you're just gonna be really stable financially, too. While these people have to watch, and these people have to be on their ass, hoping someone will help them, and no one's gonna help them. Yeah, because everyone's gonna know the fucking truth that they're manipulative, that they're disgusting, that they're sick, that they're creeps, and that no one should be incorporated with them. No one wants to even be seen in public with these people anymore. They're, yeah, because you said your truth. You're the King of Swords. You said your truth. You cut these people off. You don't deal with them. Therefore, other people who see you in this higher light, in this divine light that you're stepping into, especially with this independent abundance that you're going to be in, and also that celebrity energy I picked up earlier, people are going to want to follow you. They're going to want to follow suit because you are a trendsetter. And it was by design. You're wondering, why did people copy me? Da da da. It's by design. Because you're an employee to God. You are the divine's weapon and employee. I'm sorry to say, you are a person, of course, but you, honestly, it is your purpose to drop the trends in. It is your purpose to make certain things cool. Sometimes. These people are going to be stuck in time. I need a shopping spree like in the movies. Oh my gosh, me too, Day. I need a new freaking wardrobe for sure. All my shit is stained. My clothes are years old. But, yeah, like, these people are gonna be stuck. They're gonna want to, I feel like these people are gonna want to start over, start new, just like you. Because you guys are in this new energy. Or people think that you're in a new energy because I feel like you guys have been stagnant for a while, and then all of a sudden, boom, I'm out. And people are like, how'd you do that? And people don't understand, it's because, okay, this ties back to the beginning of the reading. It's okay if you didn't watch the whole reading. This is so long, but it's like people don't see that you are patient, that you're meticulous, and that you keep your head down, and that you've actually been working years and years and years on this process. This is a year's process. It's not like instant. So when people get jealous of you because you make things look so easy, they're gonna try to restart their lives or try to do it like you. But it's gonna be like watching a wrestler on WWE on the TV. And then trying to copy it by example. That's not the same as going to the gym and going to a real wrestling teacher or taking gymnastics or whatever it is to do that big jump or that dive on the wrestling show. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like these people are trying to emulate a wrestler off the TV, but you're a real wrestler who went to the real gym and went to a real coach, and you're a real deal, and you're a real fighter. That's the difference. And so they're going to try to emulate you, and they're going to try to be you while you're on TV. Like, you're the wrestler on TV, and they're the people trying to copy you. Like, they're going to try to restart their lives and emulate your hard work, the result of your long-term hard work while you're on TV or while you're being seen by others and receiving the universe's rewards. And they're going to hurt themselves. Because, what do they say? This was done by professionals. Don't try this at home. You guys are like that. You guys are professionals at what you do. It can be anything. It could be anything that you do. Oh my god, my fucking nipple's slipping. You, you guys are professionals at everything you do, right? These people are not professionals. They're wannabes. So they're going to try to do what you do, and they're going to fall flat on their face, and they're going to lose lots of money. They're going to probably get really hurt. If this is like an actual physical thing, like maybe you're a dancer or a fighter or like a baseball player or something random like that, and they try to go into your thing, they're going to hurt themselves, literally injure themselves. if you do a certain kind of business, or even something spiritual, like you're a tarot reader like me, or like a practitioner, or a I'm not a practitioner, but like you do something spiritual, or you are a yoga instructor, or you're a meditation person, or a Reiki healer, or some sort of healer, they're gonna try to do that like you, and they're gonna spiritually fuck themselves up, like fuck up their karma, like they're gonna hurt themselves. They're not even gonna get off the ground, so don't worry. So if you see these people try to copy you a little bit, don't worry, it's not gonna get off the ground. They're gonna fall flat on their face, because they didn't see the hard work that went into you getting here, into your level of skill, if that makes sense, like, or your level of intuition. Even it could just be that you have really good intuition and they want to copy it, and you can't emulate someone's intuition. You just can't copy a gut feeling. These people are so materialistic and so stuck to the 3D that they just can't. Their little pea brains are just too small to calculate, digest, and fathom like their place in the universe, and how all of this works, and why you are doing the quantum leaps, why you are doing the actual work, and why you are getting the actual results from that, or you are going to be. They will never understand that. They'll never get to that point. So you don't have to worry. They're just going to be stuck in the past, especially this person with cancer and this other person who gets chopped up by the mafia into pieces. You really don't have to worry about those things anymore. Yeah, I see you guys being able to be more playful in your lives upcoming. I'm going to finish off your reading now, since we're getting past 2 hours now. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see you guys being in your power. I see less people testing your patience, less people touching your energy, less people getting into your fucking boundaries because you look like this really like severe bad bitch, okay? Some of you guys could be musicians. Some of you guys could play stringed instruments like guitar or something, or the piano, or keyboard, or banjo. I heard some of you guys play banjo, or harp. Some of you guys could also really like to wear like singular patterns. Maybe some of you guys have like matching sweatsuit sets, or dresses that are like one pattern. I mean, most dresses are one pattern, duh. But you guys could wear like hats on your hair a lot, or you guys could tie your hair up, if that applies to you. You guys know exactly what you want. You know exactly what your heart wants. Okay, so I see you guys putting what your heart wants first, listening to your heart, and this will lead to a lot of just like a lot less bullshit. I see you guys getting a lot less bullshit in your lives. I see you guys healing your inner child more, or feeling more playful and young again. Maybe you guys are gonna have more of a boost of energy to go exercise, play, dance, jump, bicycle, run, go swimming at the lake. I don't know, whatever it is you guys like to do. Go sunbathing, even just go outside. Go to the mall, go to the club with your friends. I see you guys just really like going out more, hanging out with friends, maybe even making new friends, because you guys are gonna be in this energy of being true to yourself. Because after all this bullshit you've been through with these people, and now you're like, you understand lies and all this, you guys just give truth. I feel like because of all those lies those people told on you, you guys are now in this energy of like just like giving people the straight truth, so that people don't ever get it mixed with you. Like, so I think that's gonna lead to you guys having a lot more compatible friends, or people around you who are not gonna want to test you. Okay, people are gonna respect the hell out of you. You guys are also gonna look really young for your age. You guys look really young for your age. It's like you're gonna be aging backwards, especially when you finally completely detach your energy, or get away completely from these weird stalker people, haters. And I see you guys getting a family with 10 of Pentacles. Again, like joining a new family, joining a new company, it being successful. I see also, if you guys are partnered up, I see this as you guys getting a household together, or expanding your family if you have kids, maybe having another kid if that's what you guys want. I see a lot of happy messages for you guys. Okay, what else can we finish off for the collective? Wow. Okay, I see you guys traveling too. Some of you guys are going to be moving and traveling really soon. This could be to follow a passion of yours, or to go to a place that you've always wanted to live in a place that you've always wanted to, or a place that will really be will make your heart feel warm. You know, whenever you travel to a place, sometimes it feels like you just never left home. It feels like you're just going to another place, even though it's different. Have you ever felt like that? Have you ever felt so jaded, right? Like like I live in California, and like I was so jaded, like I was so depressed before. I took a trip to like Oregon, and I felt like I'd never left California. To be fair, they're both pretty similar, but I mean, there's like different stores and stuff. It's a different feel, but like, you know, when you like go somewhere and it just feels like you never left home. It's like, oh, like the energy of home is still there. I feel like you're gonna go somewhere and it's gonna feel like not like that. It's gonna feel like completely different, completely new. It's gonna feel like that fresh, like I'm in a different world, in a different place. I'm far away from all that craziness, like that refreshment that you've been wanting for a really long time. I see you getting that out of a vacation, a trip, traveling to somewhere, or just moving to somewhere in general. And you're gonna love it. You guys are gonna really love your life. Um I see this also, King of Wands. I see you guys also having a lot of sex, if that's something you're interested in. You guys are gonna look really sexually attractive, a lot more sexually attractive in the next few weeks. Ooh, it comes. Okay. After you walk away from this lost, you know, these people you wasted your energy on, after you walk away from anybody in general that you're wasting you feel like is a waste of energy or waste of time, I see you guys doing that and just moving really fast through your life, going after things that make you happy, having fun. I see you having more spontaneous nights too. Maybe you guys are going to be making more money, so that you're going to have more spontaneous nights where you're like, oh, I want to go to a bar, okay, let's just go. Or, oh, I want to go to this restaurant randomly tonight, and then you just go and you feel comfortable enough to, because you're going to feel secure. And have a lot of energy too also. So I see you like going around town a lot more, maybe discovering more restaurants or new places around town, or new activities, new classes, if that's what you're looking for. Ooh, 5 of Cups, what is going on? Oh my god, so there's a lot of walking away here. A lot of you guys could be walking away from something, some people. See, because there's 6 of Swords and then 8 of Cups. You're walking away from something that you put a lot of energy into, or a lot of time into. This could be a little bit bittersweet for you, just because of memories. But if not, this could be actually the people you're leaving behind. You're leaving a lot of people out in the cold right now. You're like walking away, and these are both walking away cards. These are both bye-bye cards. So this means you're for sure leaving bitches out in the cold, and you're not turning back. And maybe some of you guys are a little bit anxious about this, or this is telling me, if you're not anxious about this, this is your anxiety is going to finally end, and you're going to finally be able to rest when you finally achieve this walking away. These people deserve to be left out in the cold, whoever this is that's being left out in the cold. So yeah, you're going to walk away, and you're going to, sorry, I cut it and I saw 4 of Swords, and you're going to be able to have more time to rest, recuperate, and basically recover, honestly, mentally, from this crazy stalking shit. And I see someone like giving you gifts, or people being more receptive with you. Also, like people giving you money. If you guys have a business, I see you guys getting more customers. If you guys are a content creator, I see people like giving you tips, or also booking you, or more subscribers, more people like sharing your content also. If you guys are at work, maybe you guys are gonna be, maybe like the work to pay ratio is gonna feel more fair. And yeah, and you guys are gonna be really independent. You guys are gonna feel like you don't need anybody. You already do, but it's like you're gonna be so secure that it's gonna be a lot less worries. Like you're gonna feel comfortable by yourself. If you have to be by yourself, you're like an army of your own basically, and you're gonna be really, you kind of have that strong, empowering feeling to your life. Yeah, 6 of Wands, wow, success. So whatever you guys are trying to work on right now, whatever you guys are planning right now, trying to get to the next phase, it's going to be extremely successful. If this has to do with a business, a project, anything at all, a goal, this is going to work out a lot better than you thought it would be, and it's going to be a lot faster than you thought it would be too. So good luck with that. Yep. See, I keep seeing Six of Pentacles. Maybe you guys are going to be really successful with whatever this is that you're working on, and it's going to be a huge payoff. Beyond. Yeah. It's gonna be it's gonna be perfect for you. This could be a job, or this could be a lover, a soulmate coming in, or a soul job for you guys, or you guys just feeling more in your power with yourselves and feeling like you're on the right path. Like more validation from the universe. That's what I'm seeing. Not just from readers like me, but just from in general, like signs from like around the environment. But that's gonna be my reading. I hope that resonated with you guys. I hope you like that. And I hope that related with you. If that did, feel free to like this. Even if it's, you know, even after this is live is over, feel free to comment. I always read them, even when I don't always have like the energy and time to always respond. I always really appreciate those comments. They let me know that I'm doing my job for the divine properly, you know, and I am living off the alms of the universe right now. I'm kind of in between jobs and things right now, so donations would help me out so much and help the channel out, and help us stay up and running, and also personals if you feel so inclined to. I got information about that on my channel. Thank you so much. For those of you who have been donating and helping me out and reaching out and talking to me and talking me through it, it's been helping me a lot. I don't think I would have been able to really survive without you guys, to be honest. So thank you so much. I'm super grateful, and I feel super blessed to honestly have the Jungle Collective as like my family. But I'm going to, I don't know, I think I'm gonna try to do a pick-up pile next for you guys. Turn on my emo music. I think I'm gonna do like some sort of karma pick-up pile probably like tomorrow or the day after. Like I said, things are gonna be a little bit rearranged right now. Things are up in the air. There might be like some stints where I might not be able to be here. As you know, I'm working on some stuff right now, but if you guys, anyways, if you guys wanted to like, again, reach out to me, or if you know anybody in the Bay Area, hit me up. I also have a phone number for the Jungle Collective now that you guys can text me directly at. I find it a lot easier, so if you guys just want that phone number, just email me and I'll send it to you. But anyways, I'm gonna head out now. It is like 12:45. Let me look at my comments really quick before I go though. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well. Oh. Good night, Rainbow Warrior. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. I love that you guys are here. You guys are my team. Thank you. I guess I'll finish off with a bong rip because I should smoke weed after that reading. But no problem. I always love reading for you guys. This reading was a little more serious. I just didn't really feel like I was in the energy to joke around today because it was like a karma reading, but you know. Ooh, we got some Slipknot on here. Oh, no problem, Jess. Thanks for stopping by. I like this emo music going on. I'm just like going through this one. Thanks so much, guys, for stopping by and being here. And also letting me know that this is all confirming. But, alright. I guess I'm gonna head out now. But, thanks, guys, for joining me. It's always a pleasure to read for you guys. And until next time, peace.